Innocent, but he's actually gonna lose out in the trade. Innocent, oh, doing a whole lot. Oh, locking him down as well. AOG force out, but Carl is left all alone. Sacrifice to SRG. And a gold crab for Innocent.
Good morning. Hello, hello, chat. W is in chat.
Admittedly, we haven't seen
Wow.
this grok in
Put
a
micro
long time, and yes,
voice higher.
shown during the wild
It
card,
is not high?
played at the highest level, especially when the stakes are so
Hello?
high, it can be risky.
It is, bro.
For now, it's looking good for the side of SRG, but Team Liquid, they're not completely out of the water just yet. With Carl's very first death, it means that the rest of the team needs to compensate.
Mikasa.
For SRG, everything's going to plan. Again, they've built a composition to really just secure these neutral
Okay.
objectives, and that's why it was paramount for them to get
Finish
the
on
first
your
turtle.
R9.
Now, it does seem like it's smooth sailing. Cram is in a comfortable spot. They have the crazy CC to deny Carl TZ of the crazy red tree steals we've seen from him throughout the tournament. Speaking of crazy red tree steals,
Gato Noid.
one of those opportunities.
Yalla, free fight. Which?
Oh man, while charging the heavy spin coming down as well, but the curtain call locks him down, and the back line's gonna be Sanford.
Okay, good hit from Sekai. 1 HP. We unlucky, bro. But blue team wins the fight. Blue team wins the fight. Blue team wins the fight.
Bringing him back, but Sanji's left all
Nice.
alone, and Innocent claims the double.
What the hell?
What a close fight. And it's not over yet. Sanford's in trouble. Innocent's got him under the turret.
Sanford, kind of
Why
the
did-
spot, does not have the bravest spider.
Why did Innocent cooking, bruh?
Oheb gets to clear the wave and gets to stop SRG at capitalizing with the lead that they have.
Okay, they can breathe for just a second. Honestly, Team Liquid, they've got a really good moment, right? Sanford was able to not only cancel out the feather airstrike really early, they get the battle spell.
I know it.
out of
I know it.
normally
Keep it in mind.
shove him so far underneath the turret, they lost the
Try
majority.
to the
of
half
their
HP.
damage, but the longer this fight goes, Innocent, his crits are so important.
Oh, the feather airstrike again over to Sanji.
Ooh, Kai is doing the 30. And out. Very bad ult from Akai. Mr. Jackpot, quiet.
So it ends
Never
up still
playing
being
goofy.
worth it. Yes, Team Liquid don't lose as much as you would expect, but SRG are
4-1 SRG. I always think SRG win, guys. I always think SRG win. Okay, who will win? SRG will win.
Response from the side of SRG.
What I see,
Despite
like,
LTZ's first death,
what I've been seeing so far, SRG gonna win.
not die here.
Look innocent. Look innocent. Saba, thanks for follow. Look how OF get this, bro. I blood. I blood.
That's a solo
Right
bowler
there.
there, and now dropping the ult to make sure that JP gets chunked out to half. Let's pull up the item list real quick here. I'm curious to see where is Innocent alongside his build. No, he goes straight away for the house call. He knows that he wants to be part of this fight, sure, but if they drag it longer and longer, the
Innocent or Kaeda?
when he gets that Berserker's Fury, that's when he's got the gun in hand.
Dude, when
Kaeda, bro.
SRG are
I think
behind,
Kaeda. I don't know, bro. I never see Kaeda on Bruno or some kind of this
half the lead
heroes,
for
yeah?
SRG, 2,700.
Bruno.
Half of that is on Innocent. The man you really want to have gold at
Like,
any
yeah.
time, and the fact that Team Liquid, with this
But they play good. SRG playing very good right now. Stand for that.
Makes it all the more scary. Feathered
Yo,
airstrike
stand for
already
that.
dropped down. Sanford
100%.
Cram is still very healthy. Has a vengeance too.
Yo.
Able to flicker out to
Unlock.
the heavy spin, but will be pinned down in the end. And Skies gets yet another kill to put SRG 8-1.
But what's Liquid's
Yeah,
response?
Kaeda
They see
highlight
everything
are from
that's happening
Granger,
on the
yeah.
bottom side. They saw the initial engagement. They know they don't have that heavy spin.
Kaeda play
They
later.
push out
Man,
that
shut
mid side,
your
trying
ass,
to get
little boy.
Oheb as quickly as possible to
Layla
get
against
opportunity
jackpot
because
enemy,
Maltese
bro.
protects the structure down bottom. Now, T1
When new
did this
YouTube
focus,
video
allowing
comes,
SRG
I don't
to
know,
have
bro.
some very convenient rotations
Animaru.
on their side. It doesn't mean that Team Liquid is completely out, because look at the lead. Despite everything that has happened, 8-1, only a 2.5 to 2.4k lead, which is not much.
Wow, Bruno, so much damage, bro. Look, OF. High HP. 1 HP, bro.
Landing. All right, now we feel that lead. It's Cram in bottom lane brought back again. It
Dead.
should be a kill over with a vengeance. Not
Yo,
much you can do, but
it's
just
fine.
take damage. So
They
it's a
free
good
30.
start to the turtle fight for Team Liquid here.
Oh, we
The
5
airstrike,
guys.
though, might be a
Therefore,
trade.
might be dead, yeah?
Able to dodge away.
What?
Get from Stormy to try to go for the chase, and now that's big info. Sky's walking up again. Carl TZ looking for an angle as Sanji jumps in deep. Heavy spin coming in.
Nice.
Sanford
Nice.
walks up, but it's still gonna be
Sanji
Sanji
dead.
comes in
Yo,
and
Bruno.
Sanji
Look, Bruno. Look, Bruno.
in the back.
Look,
Sanford
Bruno.
walking in, and Sky's
Look, Bruno. They cannot reach him.
still free hitting. Carl TZ finding
They
the
cannot.
now. Can he
Okay,
get
Bruno
the
dead.
damage down? With a hell
But
of a
still.
do what he
Ooh,
can.
ooh,
A massive
ooh,
shutdown with
ooh.
Fraser
OF dead.
Still taken out by
Wipe out, wipe out.
Sky.
First wipe out goes to
Finding
SRG, guys.
three. Skies walks away, dodges away from a possible stun.
Yo.
Carl, he wanted to fight all the way to the end. He did, but he couldn't get a trade.
Okay,
Unlucky,
a
guys.
moment to breathe. Sakai's utilizing the
Okay, they got shut
very,
up from
very
Bruno.
well.
Actually,
massive shield is
only
saving
2K,
Five
only
Three
2K,
one
chat.
more time, because
It's only
obviously
2K.
we noticed
But
immediately
2K on the Goat lane,
no
bro.
flicker, no feathered airstrike.
It's
This
a
is
G
such
plot
winning
twist. What the heck?
scenario
Yeah,
for the
they
side
playing
of
good.
Team Liquid. And as they continue to press their advantage,
Very good.
it's just target prioritization from SRG. Despite all of the chaos, can you see JP get chunked down first and then turning their attention to OHEB?
Did you see Innocent in that fight, dude? He was chain CC'd. You saw Sanji straight up go for the Crimson Beacon, lifted him up.
Okay.
It was a combo with JP. But the flicker came in first up top. Live cam view. Oh, head ganked.
Arcade
Everything
picks
used,
so
even
good.
the
They win
vengeance.
because of Arcade in
Everything
semi-final
except
too.
the heavy spin
Yeah,
too
Arcade good,
early.
bro.
But
Arcade
that's
very
a
good.
whole lot.
It is a whole lot. The tempo is affected as Sakai's makes another play.
That's the heavy spin. The AOG to cut him off there to try to stop Carl Teasy from getting picked off. Good taunt to get the reset on the second skill, dashing back to safety.
The problem is here, right? If the red team starts the fight first, blue team has hard game.
Lord timers.
But I feel kinda like
Now without the heavy spin,
Lapu
most
don't
wild
doing
charge,
his job,
not
bro.
much of a setup.
Going for
You
Farsa
see
on
Liquid
the
make a
first 30, for
significant mistake.
example.
They would rather stay healthy,
Feel me?
stay alive, to try and buy time for OHEB to get to the point where he can actually fight. And that's when he has that Trinity build, right? The big issue that he's facing right now is that every single time he walks up, there's a problem of, am I going to get hit by the heavy spin? Oh, wait.
No, man. Well, look at
Innocent playing with Flicker, Innocent dead!
He finds it, OHEB.
He playing with Flicker!
TZ brought back all the way. Curtain call by Cram to take the goat down. JP.
I just noticed he playing with Flicker.
Have to go with Unbreakable.
Bro, Bruno's free target every fight. Bruno's free target in late game. Red team has chance in late game. You know that, right?
He's looking for the sun. Will be able to find it, but it's going to be the power from Yums with the CC immunity as the Lantern Flare comes in again for Sanji, and they peel back.
Look at these low kick checks from both sides. Every single time a play is made, there must be an instant response. They will not get disrespected if they want to make sure that this 1.7k lead doesn't turn back into that 2.5, doesn't get a ×2 multiplier on it.
Run best
Despite
XP, I think,
kill
no.
score, which again, very deceiving.
Hit Bomba best
It
XP, bro.
really is. 15-4, we saw a glimpse of what that lead could do with Innocent doing this much. 52,000 damage dealt, leading the charge with Stormy and Cram, and then we start seeing Team Liquid. But OHEB is slowly but surely scaling. Carl on it already. Sanford with a dash back again. Sky's holding on to it. Carl TZ
They both
doesn't want this to be reset. but
guard
Cram's coming in
position.
again.
Kai TZ just died there.
Coming down as well with a sustain, and
Who got the lot?
kill back.
Okay, got the lot.
Distribution
Unlucky,
is
bro.
gonna be pinned down again. It's Innocent. Just
1-0 SRG, guys.
the Blazing Duet is doing a whole lot of
Unluck.
damage over towards Yums, who's so tanky and gets away in the end. Sanji forced to use the Crimson Beacon.
That's got to be heartbreaking. Team Liquid fans are looking in disbelief.
Oh.
How does he survive that? He flickers out of there at the very end. The fact that he held on with power of nature alone, could have chunked out more targets, just wasn't enough. But look at the Emperor's Eye, the zone.
Kai TZ playing very bad today, I don't know.
Esports, right?
Broke
They
new
know
meta,
exactly
no.
what they're doing. First,
Broke
secure
shit,
the
bro.
load. Next thing, you see Skies quickly jump onto Lapu's side to ensure that Stormy has a better time. All of this just using a small margin of their lead in terms of items to
What the
stay
hell, you guys?
alive.
Hey, speechless.
Cram walks up a bit too
Okay.
aggressively while charge, but JP gets away.
Is there a heavy spin angle here? No. Looks like Sakai's not going to take it this time. They're walking with the Lord.
Late game, guys, late game.
That'd be great.
Late game.
No wild
Trust
charge.
me.
They still have the heavy spin, but they gotta be careful because they need to peel for Innocent and Stormy.
They don't get the Stinging Tower.
Turrets taken
If-
down here for SRG.
If Cloud get win of nature, they can win the
They
game.
lost Cram. There's no reason for them to push in forward. They still have a 4,000 gold lead. Yes, there's that risk of OHEB scaling up to becoming a monster, but it could be even worse if.
Okay,
just
now we
don't
can
get
see only
the
1k gold
shutdown.
lead.
So, yeah, gold lead's still roughly the same between the gold laners. It's a 1,000 diff for Mr. Innocent. But we're getting closer
Man, what is this, bro?
and closer to OHEB being a real problem.
And he's already got 3 items on top of the Winds of Nature. He's in a phenomenal position. Same can be said about Innocent, if not better with an Olympic gun. But then we start looking at everybody else. The anti-heals are finally in for the 17 Liquid. We got 2 down ISIS that they can work with. Yushin also
Okay, now we're not behind, guys.
with the Sky Piercer, but Stormy going for the full damage.
Okay, win of nature, Cloud.
Into Glow
You see?
Which is why they've been so decisive in these
1.5k on
So
XP.
no stacks on
Dude.
the Sky Piercer yet.
That's only on Goit and XP.
Why
It's
not
fine.
strike this time for the side
Yeah.
of Cram.
He just needs one.
Bruno
he needs
and
to
Cloud
feel
has
the
same
goals
items.
For Team Liquid right now, they have so much sustain. That's what they've been playing with, right? Even with Sanji, just playing around with the Brave Smite, coming around with the Blood Wings. It really comes down to TL.
You know how they gonna win?
Longer fights.
It's
waiting for
Sanji,
the
if Sujin and Cloud and Gato, like Oi,
I would have imagined that he
target
wanted to
Bruno,
he might
Bruno gonna die
Queen's wings,
in
or
every
at the very
fight.
least may even take a more tankier approach to the scenario. I mean, considering that his role is to not only sustain but slowly poke out his opponents, right? He's already got the brute force breastplate. He's already got the war axe. He's got more than enough damage to kite against his opponents. But his big issue is dealing with Jushin specifically. If his yo-yos are hitting the wrong targets, well, guess what? Jushin can either peel him away or forcefully just wait for him to leap and cancel it out.
So it's back to a setup game. SRG doing a good job.
Okay, they clear bot.
Feeling in the waves, playing for the neutral objective.
By the way, blue team can just burst the lot, right? If Cloud shows now. Okay, never mind. They cannot burst.
Because again, it's so difficult. You kind of have to take the gamble every time you fight for the Lord. There's no
Yo,
way
they
you
start
get a
now.
proper 50-50
Because they have Bruno.
against
Bruno
the
can
guy
just attack
and
the Lord.
rock to stop you from retreating.
Yeah, I mean, Cloud TZ, despite everything, is still maintaining level 15 to level 15, right? It's a 50-50 retry battle, more in favor to SRG. But let's see how Liquid plays this out, right? This 3.1k is actually not as big of a lead, especially since they've already passed the 40.
Cloud no second skill. They're gonna go Lord now.
The heavy spin comes around with Sanford. Dies in the back with the Brave Spider. Again, gonna be cancelled out by Skies. It's a shot down. Skies wins a retreat battle. It's a blazing new weapon. Cram is able to stop it from happening. AOG defensively. Cram looking to chase Yums right there too. Sanji pop the Crimson Beacon. Stormy flies by, but SRG no. They've gotten the win already. They've gotten the Lord Cram.
It's over, guys. It's over.
They don't want a repeat of what happened earlier.
Yeah, I mean, if he wants to sustain, there's a wave coming up top side, and now they're looking for mid inhibitors before that Lord even reaches, which is perfect for the side of SRG. Look at this siege as they apply more and more pressure to the crystal.
Able to find those crits. Oh my lord, the damage! Can they clear it out? JP
They-
walks up in time, but they have a
They can't have.
whole other
It's
way
over.
to play with. GG as Sky spins
And with the
around
second
to
Lord, bro.
CTL. SRG get game one.
What a fast game one as well. This is one of those moments where you're like, okay, what happened
Marco
to
jackpot
us? And
quiet,
Team
man.
Liquid understood that they went straight for the joints. They broke their formations, and therefore these neutral setups were a lot harder to pull off. Something to think about. Blue side has been doing very, very well. I'm expecting a switch. I'm expecting some very specific bans.
SRG versus Onyx Philippines, to just give you guys the bigger picture, was a
Banchichi, yeah, Banchichi.
It was the same, I believe, for the match against RQ Hoshi.
SRG win,
So
yeah.
SRG, they really have just been leaning on that. They're like, you know what? If Blue side keeps getting us wins,
Nazaro, you
let's go
see?
with it.
So broken.
Best of 7, so we need to see what that tempo brings.
Peachy too broken, bro.
Whoever finds their first red side win might just change this entire game. But with that being said, we're going to be throwing it back to our panelists. What do you think about the games?
Much Mirko and Gideon, and what I think is that when you put two teams that really wants to start the game off fast, it will end pretty fast. And honestly, this is an amazing game coming in from both teams, but SRG OG brought
Well, Stanford
brought the
did not
same
in this
draft that
game.
they did
Stanford did
against
nothing
Onyx
this game.
Philippines and won that one. And it looks like the same strategy works against Team Liquid. So this is the opener.
Maybe
where
Stanford
SRG
stop
OG
Lapu, bro, and learn from
brought
Kid
against
Bomba,
Team
guys.
Liquid being the second team to get a game win against them. The previous one, it was only
What's up,
Onyx
Mochi?
Indonesia. So now, looking in this
Hey guys, what
situation
matchup
now,
is good
I
against
believe
Chichi?
a lot of people are surprised. A lot of people are flabbergasted, trying to understand what really happened for this one. So I feel very honored for the grand finals. We're going to have a little bit of help here because welcome back to the English broadcast. You
Hilda.
guys are watching the English panel.
What else?
And alongside with us will be Kid Bomba, all the way from Team Spirit to help us. break down the
SRG
match.
gonna win
So
finals,
first thing
maybe.
I gotta ask,
Xbox. Yeah.
CC first pick. Why is that
They do
so
fine.
damn strong now?
I don't
Kid,
know. I've had
hey!
like a lot of success with Street C myself in scrims,
Hey!
and it's a super strong hero.
Kid!
In my opinion,
What?
he doesn't have any losing
What?
lanes. And as
What
soon as
Kid
you
doing
get
there?
Rex, if you play against a tank jungle and you have a tank jungler in your team, you're like one of the strongest heroes on side lane as well. So it's very, very hard for you to compete against the CC.
Yeah, because honestly, like the start of this month, everyone keeps questioning why do you want to first pick the CC? Are you trolling?
What
There's
friend
so many
is there?
other great picks, but as we
Guys,
saw for the past
what
few
the
days
hell?
in the knockout stage, it has been absolutely amazing.
Yeah, and even way back in MWI, if you guys would recall, this entire CC first pick trend started happening. I believe it was even Gaming Gladiators started at the time, but even me, I was a bit shocked to see that, oh, so this is the case now. It's a CC first pick. And it didn't happen immediately here in MSC. but now you see how effective it is actually.
But yeah, honestly, now looking at the game, I kind of feel
Why
like
are you not
everyone
there?
was
Because I'm not
surprised
famous,
by
bro. I'm
how
jackpot, bro.
SRGOG was able to have that commanding of a lead. Like, what do you think, Trex? Watching that game, is it all just because of the burst? Was it a draft? Like, what was it?
Well, I think they came into
I'm
that game
jackpot,
knowing
bro.
TLPH likes to bring early game aggression.
I'm
and they
jackpot
decided, you know what?
OPTJ. I'm
We're gonna
sorry.
take Rock and Cuss a Blast. We're going to take Farza, have one of the quickest clear lanes on any combo you could pick in the middle.
Oh, they got two
Quick
30s?
rotations with wings by wings.
Blue
And
team
I
only
mean,
got
in the
one
first
tower.
minute or two, they were always
You
on
famous
TLPH's
was. No,
side of
no,
the
no.
river.
I'm jackpot.
They were controlling the map from the
Sun is so
beginning.
meta, no.
So now, Kid Bomba, looking at how the meta has been shaping up, do you feel like teams that get all these early leads, we need the first two turtles, did that give a lot of advantage for the team to eventually secure the W?
I think it's going to be really important for both teams to understand that they should make the rotation move more to the XP lane as the series goes on. Because I saw that Sanford lost a lot of HP before the first circle started, and that was a big problem for TLPH. They had a hard time because of that, in my opinion. And for me, it's just going to be the team that understands first that everything goes to the XP. Because for me, also, Cram versus Sanford is a key factor in this series. Is going to have a very good time. And just leave the gold laners, let them battle it out 1v1.
That's terrible.
You hear? You hear?
because they did
You
lose
have to
both
get
players.
XP before the
They
first
did lose
30.
XP.
So,
what happened
because
was
Sanford had
Innocent on
high
the
HP,
was just
it was
going
hard for
crazy.
TAPH to go
And
on the
maybe
first
that's what
30.
SRGOG wants, because they understand that Innocent is pretty good in lane. Now, honestly, I agree with your point. The EXP lane.
You need to make them louder, hard to hear. For
The
real?
EXP matchup is so crucial. So before I go to Trax, personally for you, do you think it was a mistake for them to pick up the Lapu Lapu? Because we understand it's to fight against the Farsa, but let us know, how is the matchup between CC and Lapu Lapu? Is it favored or is it just a 50-50?
It is favored for the CC, and I think every lane is favored for the CC, because you can always decide to just push the wave. You don't have to fight. You can always just push the wave, and the enemy XP can only look at you. He cannot do anything versus you, because if he comes close, you hit him with your first skill, it's
You
super
need to
hard.
make. Hey,
So,
guys.
It's always favored for the CC, and that's why it's such a strong hero. And specifically, the Lapu can win if he gets to level 4, but that's exactly why they have to make the rotation to the XP.
I think it's a really solid point. I think overall the CC is the power pick of EXP lane right now. And I think just in terms of total draft for TLPH, it was a lot of comfort. Sanford on Lapu, Carl Teasy on the Fred Rin, just around the map. I think we said it when the draft was going. This feels like, all right, let's warm up. Let's get into comfort picks.
And I feel like even beyond the entire CC Lapu matchup, whenever Sanford does try to do what he has to do, which is to dive into the Farsa, there's a potential heavy spin. There are other sources of either crowd control or burst damage that will make it so much more difficult for him. So it was an overall hard game for an XP lane Lapu Lapu in that situation.
Oh, why
Even
this
though
woman
we
so
did say
beautiful, chat?
It was supposedly meant for the Farsa.
Yeah, honestly, a
Okay,
lot of
every day I
disruptions.
think
So
about
now,
you.
Kid
Quiet.
Bomba, looking at the
Why this
first
woman so
game of that
beautiful,
match,
chat?
what do you think that TLPH really needs to adjust to equalize against SRGOG?
I think on first pick, they should really try to play with all the bans. Maybe give away the 1-1, try to do something with that, try to counter pick it, and just try to play around with that, because as we just saw, the CC is really hard to counter if they don't get the correct XP laner.
At this point, is it like bannable, or is there a way for you to play around that?
In my opinion, the way to play around it is to force the enemy to pick something different first. So, and then you take it, you know?
So open something juicy up, like, I don't know,
Put the bait out.
Lancelot,
Yeah, you bait them, right?
something like that, yeah.
Fair enough. And we've seen a lot of teams take that strategy overall. SRG, though, they favor. I think the best answer against SRG might be the ban, because Cram has done so phenomenally with the CC that I don't know if they're going to fall for the bait overall.
And now that we talk about the entire draft, the bans and the picks, this is actually
Wow, she's so
you know,
beautiful,
honestly, the
chat.
first time
Who is this
Hollywood
woman?
lost on the red side
Chat.
so
Who is
far,
this
but they've
woman?
been with
I'm
or-
colorblind, I cannot.
well,
I
but
cannot
They've
be
lost in
color.
general, so
Yeah,
we don't have
so-
too much statistical
right?
facts
So
on it.
that's yeah, that's aside the fact, but it just goes to show that Team Liquid are supposedly very comfortable with the red side, or the right side.
Woggy, stay loyal to other. Quiet.
SRG have found a way.
What is this
around it.
behavior?
that's
Quiet,
another thing.
quiet, man.
It seems like they're definitely well prepared heading into this matchup.
Because honestly, like if we're talking about leaving the CC open for say either SRGOG or Team Liquid to possibly not pick it up, then that becomes the question: what is so juicy that you would let go of that CC? Because at this point, what is it? The Yisushin? Is it the landslide? SRGOG, they really like the Kalia, so maybe that. Who knows? Like, what's your
YSS.
Okay, what?
I think
YSS for
YSS
sure?
is it. You leave the YSS open, maybe they go for it. I do think next game, most likely TLPH will take that blue side. So the question on my mind is, does SRG ban the CC, or do they throw out the Kid Bomba bait tactic?
So the Kid Bomba bait tactic is again. Oh, that's what we're calling
Is
it
that the
now.
new?
That's
Is
what
that
we're
the new
calling it.
meta?
Yes,
Is that
that's official.
is that the
That's
new name?
official.
Hey, it's the bomba bait.
Bomba bait.
Where's Mirko? Who's Mirko?
But now, honestly, like I just want to switch it up.
Vegeta her name. Damn, Crypto, how you know, bro?
Really well on that Farsa. So just want to ask you, like, do you prefer just having more burst damage coming in for your mid, or more control, something like a Jushin? Because we've seen success with both, but at least for SRGOG, it looks like this burst damage has been helping them out a lot.
I think he did phenomenally on the Farsa, and it's a super good pick versus the Zushin, I feel like. Especially together with the Grok, the way Yums played this game. I really, really liked it. He did really well. For me, he's also a key player in SRG.
So quick question, Baba. I am on totally on board that Farza is the better pick against Zushin. Do you think it's the counter pick? Do you think it's overall the superior mage in mid right now?
No, Zushin should still be better, and it just depends on how you play it.
Damn.
But
take
Eve
that.
is also good versus Zushin, you know?
Eve is good. Eve's good. I just think the
Damn, he
range
just
in the
said
burst right now,
mid-diff, bro.
the Farza just seems to be
Would you
winning
tap
games,
this
at least
interviewer? Yes, I would
against
tap, bro.
Zushin overall.
Of course,
I see
she's
what you mean,
Philippine
but what if Zushin
analyzer.
wins the
Damn,
story?
okay, okay.
That's fair. That's fair. I think the Jushin goes good against the utility junglers. There's some use there, but still, I think the Feather Airstrike is the superior ulti.
I kind of feel like this is all about MLBB
Oh,
philosophy.
yeah.
What do you like to play? Do you like to pick up your opponents, or do you just want to smash them? First for me, I'm, Farsa is a birdie baddie. I like that burst damage.
Okay.
But that's me.
Yeah.
What about you?
Should I hop in this?
Yes.
I mean, up to you. You're the analyst.
I'm gonna apologize. I'm gonna have to go with Farsa. No.
No?
Yes.
Yes?
Farsa.
I don't know. I don't like the
Or you
JP
a
on Rome, bro.
Valentina girl.
No. I mean, if it were Sanji, yes, but I mean it because for the Jushin, I would be leaning into it more if
Hey,
you
guys,
see it alongside.
Kid could have
the
been in
heroes,
finals if he beat
like
Onyx, bro.
Arlott, and
It's
if
so
you
sad, bro.
compare it with those kinds of combos, but the Farsa overall, I mean, this conversation has been going ever since. Damage definitely is the way to go if you want to establish that momentum and that early lead or pressure up against your opponents in the game.
The fact that this can be a debate shows that this MNC at the Esports World Cup.
Okay,
the
why
meta
you
is
so
quite
handsome,
wide
little boy?
open.
I
Sure,
don't
there
know.
are S-tier
Sufyan.
picks all around, but there's multiple ways to play with this. So it's crazy that we talked a lot that we haven't touched on the Grok. You know what? If the Grok pops up again, we'll touch on it.
For second
Now,
game?
going to this matchup, I really feel like for Team Liquid, if they do pick up blue side first pick, that is going to be a major win condition for them. And just want to ask the opinion of Kid Bomba, why this first pick looks so strong now? Because before this, it looks like red side is pretty good, but now it looks like first pick is just superior.
You really
Bro,
don't want to give the 1-1. You
Brown
don't want to
check
give
my
the
name, bro.
YSS. It's
Good
okay
piano.
versus the Kalia.
What's up, Enzo?
There's the CC. There's just too many picks
Okay,
that
let's
you go
see.
for, and as long as you ban the OP heroes, then it's really easy to just pick one hero, and you're confident. You know, you're good with it. You're fine.
Honestly, that kind of sucks being second pick because you don't have a ban. you legit don't have a ban. You got to take out the 1-1, etc. But looks like SRGOG changing the script a little bit.
Penny ban,
Banning out this
obvious
Arlott,
ban.
really respecting Sanford.
They're showing that they do have a
Yeah.
ban. They're showing that they
Arlott
do have
ban,
options,
1-1
and
ban.
maybe they're going to throw out the bait for the first
Enzo,
pick
you fall
to
off.
try
Why
to
you
secure
trash talk Enzo,
themselves
little boy?
The CC. Because so far, TLPH hasn't banned it out. Phobius, Fanny. So still some power picks on the field.
And SRG, so to answer our question, this is indeed respect from them. Whether they be on left or blue side or red side, they're gonna ban out that Arlott, and that just makes things so much more easier for Cram. But the question again on whether or not they're letting go of the CC, still remains to be one of the biggest mysteries heading into the first pick.
Okay, here's the thing. SRGOG, they really like the Kalia.
One
So,
more
Bomba,
time.
do you think like it's still a fair trade for TLP?
I also like Kalia, chat. Kalia has the best roam.
Picks up Kalia +1.
I think they're throwing out the wisest bait here. They're throwing out the wisest bait here. It looks like they're trying to take CC and Kalia right now.
But
But
CC
Team
not
Liquid did
bad.
ban the CC, so I guess now they ban YSS. But the lands is also open, so they might trade those. I'm not sure.
Honestly, the trade does seem very viable. I don't know if they want to see.
I think
Carl
YSS
Tuesday
always
on
win
the
lands,
lanes a
no
lot.
matter what, guys.
I think whatever ends up happening, if
YSS
Kalea's
always
open,
win
Granger's
Lancer.
also open from
Always,
last time.
always.
I think the last man is Jushin. So either Lancelot YSS from TLPH, Kalea +1.
YSS, come
Granger
on.
or the
It's easy YSS.
I don't mind early Farsa, not gonna lie.
But he better
and
land,
are you
so
gonna be
guys.
comfortable with letting Yumes get his hands on the Kalea too? Because that's gonna be another option that SRG can pick later on, since they have the next pick after this.
What do you think?
But King Kong
Bomba,
YSS
here,
lost
first
to
pick for
Lance
TL?
Kairi.
Personally,
No.
I think the YSS is the strongest hero in the meta.
King Kong won
currently,
late game, bro.
So they should pick it up. But I really
game.
see the vision that they don't want to give Yumes the Kalia.
Early game Lance
you either
better.
seal it, or
Late
you take the
YSS better.
and
But
find
if
it in
YSS win early, then
versus
100% winning game.
And it looks like they do
Let's see.
pick up the
YSS first pick, you see?
Not gonna
YSS better
get
than Lance,
risky
guys.
with it, but
Bro,
it
this
does look
matchup
like
is so hard to
SRGOG,
play for Lance.
This is part of their plan.
Kalea Farza.
Except you have like
Jushin's already
Sujin or
gone. You
something
get a
on mage
powerhouse in the mid,
or
you get
can,
the Kalea,
like,
save
zone
your
for you.
jungle for third pick. You don't need
With
it
map
right
control,
now.
you know?
I think that's the way
Kalea?
to go here.
Wow, YSS hard against Kalea, guys. Barca Kalea.
Looks like we're reading the draft quite
Here,
well
for example, here,
And-
you bet is 100% winning, so you can pick,
So that was mentioned by Kid Bomba.
So you
Here,
can
I do
pick
feel like it's gonna be a
Lance
great answer.
into it.
And might they want to
Late game Kalea, just run to YSS
or
and
pick
fuck
up
him
their
in ass,
OHEB
bro.
hero now,
The Granger.
the Granger to match up, yeah, with the range. That I was thinking along the lines of that.
Walkie
But
would
then
pick
that'll
Joy.
reveal
Yeah, I would pick
much
Joy
of
here.
where the damage,
Very
much
good.
of where they're gonna play
But
around for the draft.
You
if
can
they
go
decide to
Joy
that
third
route.
pick, but depends what
I mean, seeing
blue
as they
team
have
gonna
the
pick now.
YSS, they could maybe hold on to
Yeah.
the marksman pick because they already have so much
Just
damage.
against Padang
They
and
don't
Chu,
need to
bro, very hard,
heavily
bro, very
rely
hard,
on
very
burst
hard.
From a Granger, but it's more about do you want to give the
Gato,
Granger
Gato.
over to SRG on
Gato
instant
is to
bans?
fight.
And as expected, the Gato Kacha got picked, and this
Gato
time,
Lapu, okay?
Lapu as well. So I don't know, what were your thoughts
Gato
on this
Lapu.
opener coming in from TL?
You can't go Lance. Lance is very hard here, guys.
Teams do play it in the goat lane.
Wait, what?
It is. I don't know if OHEB does it, but it is flex with the YSS. So we might see some expedient bans coming in from SRG, but I'm not sure. I don't think OHEB plays it.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say that.
No, you know what? You know what? You're already giving people ideas after the grand finals. Be careful when you're in ranked games. Is this gonna be a
I want to see
Lancelot
Selena. I don't like
or a
Selena,
Hakai
bro.
pick? Because I kind of feel like both
Satan
players
not good,
work well
Satan.
with the draft. It looks like they
What
go
they pick?
for that
Lancelot, yeah.
So it's gonna be carry in the jungle.
Kalea gonna know it. Lance
I
is
don't know,
just
first
follow
for you,
and
Bomba, is there
always
any
someone die
hero that
with
SRGOG
Barca.
really
All
needs
three has to
ban
one
out
target.
make sure that they don't get punished?
For sure, the Selena, in my opinion, is going to be a super good pick for TLPH. It's going to help them be able to fight easier at the start of the game, and I think it's going to be very good.
Yeah, I think Selena definitely could be a pickup.
Ruby ban?
The ban. They take
Okay.
out the Ruby though, because there's that the gold lane. It's definitely a possibility. And quick note to that: OHEB back in the M3 days was known for playing non-marksman gold laners. We saw things like the Alice back then. We've seen those picks. It beat BTK way back in the
That's
day.
my ban.
Good old days,
I'm
man.
just
Good
saying,
days.
you know,
Good old
double
days.
fighter off lane, you
Okay.
know, all that kind of stuff. So
You know why they
yes,
ban
I don't think
Esma?
we can completely count OHEB out. I just don't know if TLP
Because right team has enough
You know
damage
what,
already.
this Ruby
They just need someone to zone on
banned
XP
by
lane, you know?
SRG,
Like Lapu.
It makes me think about what Kid Bomba said.
I know,
because the
maybe-
Ruby is too
Maybe
easy to
Terisla.
distribute. Yes,
Are not
flex,
open.
and we
Are
want
not
to
good.
think of it as a
Are
whole
not so
lane
good, I
ban,
think.
But if Kid Bomba presented
Louis
the entire
ban.
idea of the Lapu flex, then might as well.
Maybe right team.
But yeah, so they go for the
But they're gonna pick
Louis
XP
last
against
ban
Lapu,
too
guys.
For Sanji.
Other band,
For the
okay.
Selena, that's open. The
Blue is
Valentina,
also banned.
That's open.
Yeah, so now looking at the Esmeralda as well as the Glue banned out here.
Well, if I
Is there
would
any
be
more
SNG, I would
XP
go
waiters to
Glue.
deal with this
But
Lapu?
Faram is Vexana. The right
Esteban
side.
kind of tells us that it is an up XP, and I don't think that OHEB is
Maybe
comfortable on the
Edith.
fight. I do think that he's gonna go for like
I don't like
Purify
Edith, bro.
Marksman versus
Something,
Kalia,
something to
like
zone,
a
bro.
Harith, like a Claude. I am really waiting for that pick, and I
Very
actually
good.
don't know what experience he can take versus Lapu anymore, because
Oh.
Yeah, for me the
Blue is a
same.
really good answer. The Esme is a really good answer, and 4 experiences are banned currently. If you guys didn't notice.
Yeah.
We have seen
To pick
things
the
like
same
what
as Kid.
Kai get picked up in EXP as like possible.
Nothing
answers,
open
something
anymore.
that can work.
Oh, is that a Hylos?
Hylos. Ooh, Hylos
Nice.
XP.
Wait.
So
I
I don't
lost
think that's a
XP,
good
okay?
pick, though.
You don't think that's a good pick?
I don't think that's a good pick versus
Why?
Lapu.
You think he's gonna get punished?
I do.
I don't like Hylos either, personally.
1-1, yeah.
It might work. We don't know. We don't know.
No, not.
Anything can happen.
Not sure
Anything
yet,
can happen
1-1 or
because
not.
Here's the thing.
But Hylos,
First
bro.
pick is just overall superior.
I don't like
so
Hylos.
Now, Brigida, we're looking at the final two picks here for Team Liquid.
Harry,
Looks like they
damn.
do pick
Okay,
up
1-1,
Valentina.
guys.
And they do
1-1
pick up
chat.
Valentina. What do you think of the overall
Right team
composition
need to
coming
go
in from
Moskov
Team
now.
Liquid?
I feel like they're gonna be much more comfortable with this, aside the fact that Sanji did get his hands on the Valentina
Let's go.
again, and there are just so many
1-1
ultimates
good
he can
pick,
steal
1-1
away
bad, you pump.
from SRG, and despite the Granger still being open, for Sanji,
Granger
that's just
very
another
bad,
option.
Granger
Like,
very
Stars
bad,
gets
Granger very
picked
bad.
up by the IMU, and they have ways to reach these heroes in the backline for SRG.
Bea,
Now, especially
Bea,
that they
Beatrix,
have-
guys.
or they
Bea,
don't
Kalea.
have the Akai
If they don't
and
pick
the
Bea,
Ground
they
in
lose
their
this game.
lineup.
Yeah, I think you definitely
100%,
pick up-
1000%.
The Granger here,
If they-
Purify,
Beatrix,
Flicker,
what?
Wherever you want to go, you could go for something like the Claude, possibly if you really want
Beatrix,
to.
Beatrix.
Dive heroes.
Oh, that's a Bea.
Bea, you see? Bea,
So now Kibomba looking at
idiots,
both
bro. What,
drafts.
Bruno?
Any final
Bea,
thoughts
bro.
Before we go into game number 2.
I love the draft of Team Liquid. It's the YSS together with the Valentina and the Gatot. I feel like they're stronger on the mid lane because Gatot is a super good pick against the Kalia. For me, it's gonna all depend on the first turtle, and I have a feeling that the Lapu Lapu is gonna make the difference in this game. So let's see.
Damn, he said
Very
time for gonna
solid
dip
picks here
cram.
coming in from Team
Okay,
Liquid.
okay, let's
The
see, let's see.
SRGOG looks like they want to go for
Let's
the
see.
old combo of the Kali as well as the Beatrix. So thank you very much, panel. But now we got to throw it
I don't
over to
think,
the casters for game number 2 in this grand finals.
Blue team, I don't think Kai TZ can contest 30 with White S.
Me and Mirko definitely agree. It's going to come down to this Lapu here. The matchup is
Guys,
tough,
guys,
but we've already seen
I don't
what
think
game
White S
looks
can
like.
go first
That
30
tempo
here.
is important. These neutral
In my
fights
opinion.
are high stakes as we get right into the Land of Dawn for our second game in this best of 7 here at the grand finals of the Midseason Cup 2025 here at EWC 25. Let's get this show on the road. TLPH on the blue side facing up against SRG OG on the red side.
So we've
Show mid, why you show Johnny clear? Aliona Hui. Good morning.
Now we're seeing more of a brawly
Show mid,
competition,
look.
which is what I think we've come to
Yeah,
expect
go.
from SRG.
Go show how Lance and White
Where it
S
was really-
attack buffs,
it was an
bro.
unorthodox
Idiots.
SRG. We didn't expect that kind of strat. So let's see if they
They're
can
stronger
actually do that
mid.
again. Bomb
Lapu, no.
mentioned this
Red
matchup
team
being
has stronger
good
mid,
for
you
Team
bum.
Liquid, Turtle One.
How
Very
blue team has
important
stronger
focus.
mid?
That guy knows a whole lot about the game. I think he should go pro.
Until level 4,
He
red
shows
team is
something
stronger,
to
bro.
a talent or something afterwards, but it's the way that we've seen this game play out. We can tell from the drafting phase alone that SRG have kind of doubled down on the strategy of the pickoff, right? Really utilize that.
How
sort of
blue team has
stat.
stronger mid?
Whoever they pick
Idiot.
off, they have to instantly kill because Team Liquid, they see this Beatrix and they're like, wait. She doesn't have the Purify. If
It's
we
weaker,
use that
but
metal spell out,
first
that's a
30 Lapu
huge
can
window
1v4.
for
No,
us
no.
to
They just
punish
kite, bro.
our opponents. If they went Granger
SRG
with
kiting,
Purify
bro.
of his own, I think Oheb
But
will be
White
a
S
lot
cannot
more
contest.
confident into taking on this fight, especially if the Granger makes a mistake. Based on Emblem so far, things are looking pretty normal. Nothing too unorthodox or out
You
of the
see?
ordinary. Only notable
Red
thing
winning right now.
is probably going to be not only the Weapon Master from Innocent, but the Wilderness Blessing coming up specifically from Cram. He wants to be part of these fights.
He does a whole lot more mobility to already a very high mobile hero here with the Glorious Pathway. Again, also the firmness to pull yourself together here coming from Yum. So
Just watch, bro. My opinion, bro. First 30, red team has to win.
Team Liquid
They're gonna
have,
win, bro.
especially around the first turtles where
After level 4
it's very
already.
important for them to secure it. It comes down to the snowball again in the mid lane. Stormy.
Sanji 1 HP.
Air
Yo.
strike over to Sanji, taking him so low, and that's just so much more pride to play with. Sanford already there, but the Glorious Pathway is going to stop Carl Teasy in his tracks. It's going to be tough. Sanford diving with Raven Spider. Onto Stormy. Goes, tries to predict the flicker move. The wings by wings was a bit too much for him. Carl with the move again. Mounted Shocker predicting the move from Skies. Sanford
Okay.
to jump one more time.
High
for
TZ
Stormy.
goat
Good
or
kill
what?
From Yomes. And Sanji now has the Glorious Pathway.
Ooh.
And a third with a Render's Apathy to turn the tide around. Skies finds some execution. The taunt dodged away from. And it becomes another from Innocent!
What are you doing, chat?
Now another feathered airstrike. They're gonna get it this time.
You
Oh,
told me what?
Be the next to fall. What a
Kalea
start
faster,
here
bro.
from SRG OE,
What you
but
told me?
They're not done yet. Give him another one, might add it. Holy, a 3-0 and 1 start for Innocent.
You see, chat?
Innocent on a
Kalea
Beatrix.
faster. Kalea faster.
This is a
Red team won the fight.
to play this in the grand finals, to be landing these shots.
Oh, you can even see Oheb. He sees Innocent move into position and he's like, no.
Bro, you play like Prime Kavi, bro. This guy play like Prime Kavi.
Sacrifice my HP, sir.
Look, Kai TZ no map awareness. Kai TZ no map awareness. No matter what, bro, he best player, but he no map awareness. For me, same problem. It's not even about map awareness. It's because,
chill out for a moment.
bro, it's because Kalea just too strong, guys. What should I say, bro?
Clear out these waves and not interact with them. Wait.
Nice.
Oh.
Dodge away again.
Oh.
Jumps in. Fancy execution. Dodge away from Oheb. Able to get the stun. Or the dash is here.
The guy's dead.
Coming in as well. Skies with the Thorn Rose. Unable to get it in time. But the sustain comes through. Sanji walks up.
They
and
throwing,
Oheb
bro.
wins
They
the kill.
throwing.
Stolen Tsunami Slam over to Yums. The turret lands a shot. But he gets away. And it's, oh my goodness gracious. Stop this man. Someone.
Okay, Innocent, he's still making plays of his own, but
The
this
guy's
time
trolling
Jamie's
with
like,
that
no,
Lancelot, bro.
Oheb already tried.
He cannot play
5
Lancelot,
since
bro.
and he already
I mean,
outplayed
Lancelot is not
the
so strong,
bot-side
that's
gank.
why.
Now he lifts his
So
hands
hard
up
to,
saying, not this time, I'll
you know.
protect you. Now Team Liquid have pulled this back. Despite the score being 2-4, Slang or Red Giants have a minor lead. It equals out on both sides, but let's look at where
Okay,
the
equal
advantages
going.
actually are.
Because Oheb got the
Spice
shutdown on
rotations
Innocent.
from Cram's side. He did
He's going
lose out
3-0
a little bit of
3-0 and
XP, which is why
die
we're seeing
somehow in
Sanford
lane, bro.
at full level and more on his side on Lapu Lapu. He's also helping to pick up that mid wave to allow Sanji to alleviate his pains. Now Yums, wait, hold on. That's a genius one purchase coming in from Stormy's side. They want to snowball this game out of control off of this next fight.
Both junglers are level 7. Innocent walking up to the mid lane already.
Innocent might die here.
Holding on to
Kai
those.
TZ, do it.
Gotta be careful. Walks over the damage again. Hume's gonna be caught under. This is gonna be the red tree from Skies. AOG with JP walking to the back. Sanford jumps.
Ui.
Oh, still doing damage. Will
Labu Labu.
No, he actually survives for a bit longer. As Stormy
Okay.
walks up, gets Cabin Feather airstrike over from Sanji, but he gets away in time.
1 for 1.
Turtle
30.
for Yomes and Sanford.
Not too bad for SRG, but it worked out. Team Liquid, they walk in, they get the turtle of their own. Where else can they find the punishment, right? They're looking for invade options, but I don't think that Carl TZ is comfortable enough to walk in just yet, knowing that Innocent is nearby. But so many resources have been already utilized. Now that they've spotted Sakai's down on the bot side, should this be a green light for Team Liquid to try and extend Carl's lead, to try and get something over Sakai's?
Could be, but it's just...
Yums is saying no. He's like, nah. He's checking it every single time. Don't invade. Don't try. This is our territory.
It's very, very difficult for Carl to invade here up against a landslide. And again, this is the reason why, yes, Yisun Shin is really good in the meta, but just in the third place match, we've been seeing how Lancelot could take over games. Cram with the Glorious Pathway against Sanford! Jumps with the Bravest Spider over to Stormy! Tsunami Slam there, but it's not going to impact anything. Sanford gets a stun too, as that's a capitalization from Oheb into Cram now. It's Skies the puncture. Carl looking for the shot. Skies with the puncture one more time. Terrified in! Sanji gets away, gets the help of the Revitalize. Oheb with the chase. Can he get the last shot onto Skies? He gets a turtle buff again. There's a few more minions. He buys some time.
He's gonna go down. Sakai knows he's dead for sure. He's got no more mana to puncture or even Thorn Rose. And you can see that the TL fans are happy to see this happen. Now, 1.7k lead for the side of Team Liquid. They've evened up the score and even found a lead of their own against SRG OG Esports. What a fight to turn things around. Now, majority of this gold is leading into both Carl TZ as well
Who
as
you supporting?
That fight was won by Sanford and
I don't know, bro.
JP's
Equal, bro.
combination.
No matter who wins.
Synergy, knowing
Better
Innocent
players
can
winning,
get
bro.
hit by any CC, it's over
But for me right now,
I
TAPH
thought when
playing
Innocent
better
got
this
3
game.
kills at the start, it was over.
That's when you
But
see
it just
you.
goes to show you how good Liquid are at recovering. That's
Very
Sanford
bad
gets
flick
caught,
away
still
from
had
Yums.
the flicker.
Very bad,
Captain
very
Spider
bad, very bad.
saves it. Good damage with the Demir's Passion over to Oheb, who's going to be at half. That's a big feather airstrike not landing at all.
They want to actually go
Last
for
time
this.
I
It looks
saw
like they're going to try. Sanford, he's already in.
Doing a bit of damage.
That's a
Over
one
the
issue.
skies as well. That's a sun dodged away.
Sanford might be dead here.
Out of the midst of it all. That's a
JP
very
also
bad
dead.
JP AOG cancelled out of skies. Jumps over to Thorn Rose. Oheb with a
Okay.
for still jumping
1
back and
HP
forth. Another
Lancer.
shot from Carl. Carl.
Let's can contest.
Retry battle on the turtle. Yos jumps in, but won't be able to find the range. Sanji kiting away now. It's a retry. Carl Teasy secures the turtle.
Crazy 3v4, and Carl Teasy making it known he's not going to lose another retribution battle against the rising star of Sakai.
I don't know, bro. Kai Teasy get every turtle, bro. Why you play Wisest?
For him because now he's got true damage in his kit, and he's going to be able to sustain in his own jungle, even if he takes a bad trade against SRG. Oh, whoa, whoa!
Zaman Force there. Sky's luckily able to escape, but it will be a turret down below. They're looking for more. Sanji has it.
They are coming in from
Sanji with the Tsunami Slam.
Innocent.
Can't use it.
JP might be dead. No, JP won the tree. I don't know about this game, bro. It's so hard to say who's gonna win. But you know what? If Sanji takes Valentino, right? And jumps right into Bear and with Beatrix or enemy jungler, you can win. With combination with Wise Suit, you know?
And technically, they're playing on the back foot. Team Liquid are more
Let's win it, guys.
to make these plays. Yeah,
How much they got in tournament? What you mean who? Damn, Sanji took damage share for JP.
We can make this work. And don't worry about Carl Teasy. He hasn't missed the trace list just yet.
It's been on point. Oheb 2. Man, again, he had to lane against a 3-0 Innocent. Has been doing it really well up against a matchup that is still very skill reliant before level 4, right? So Innocent had a lot of
Listen, tell me.
But now I would want to see the items again to see if Oheb is going for the Starlium build or the Enchanted Talisman build.
He's going for Starlium, if I remember correctly.
Starlium, all right.
Is that the grand final? Yes, it's the grand
Crystal,
final.
that is going to be the massive power spike for Team Liquid to take control in these team fights.
If we're talking about punishes in terms of the item build, Team Liquid, they're aware that SRG OG, especially for Stormy going for that Genius Wand, it's like, oh wow, it's huge.
You know, Bear Harris matchup is good matchup.
Only so much.
Okay, Flicker.
That's a Tsunami Slam over the skies as well.
Very bad Flicker away from Yums again, in my opinion.
But still, oh,
Okay, Sanford.
gets a stun again, and it finds Innocent in the back line. He's still alive. Sanji walks up again, might be overzealous. Now gets all of them, positive Purify, and gets taken out by the Thorn Road.
2 for 2.
Sanford, look for the kill. Oheb still on the purple buff, gets it away as Yums disengages. And it
I
ends
dreamed
up
about
being
you.
2
Yeah,
for 2.
normal, bro.
But Sanford wants to go for the Bravest Fighter one more time. Over to Yums. Oheb has Zaman Force, and they get Yums.
10-10, 3.3k lead, and an important fight for TLPH to now take the Lord convincingly.
I don't know, bro.
Sanford
Yums don't make good
has been
choices here, in my
monumental
opinion.
for this
That's the
squad.
difference,
The
bro.
Sansan
And
duo
Hylos just
still
uses
connected as ever.
after
As
first
SRG
30.
OG, they cannot have
Come
these
on.
extended fights against a team like this. 2 Bravest Fighters were used in that fight. 2 of them.
And I also think that Scrub is one trick Chi-Chi. What you think, Chad?
Balance the cooldown is on that. You know, I mean, hey, it is also Sanford, signature pick from when we saw him at M4. He did wonders with that pick, and he is doing it here too. It really just seems like the KDA isn't doing
What
it
can
justice, right?
Crumb play?
4-3.
Nazaro.
He's not invincible on this pick. SRG
What
has
you
been
want
able
him
to
to
punish
do
a lot
on
of times,
Hylos? I don't know,
but
bro.
they have to be very careful once those flickers have been spent.
Lapu
Stormy and
Ruby.
Innocent are so
Okay,
so
Lapu Ruby,
vulnerable
that's
when
it.
They don't have those flickers, and it just makes it so hard for SRG to play the front to back that they want to.
That's why we keep reiterating that tempo is so
I think
important,
Sanford on
especially
every
with,
hero
like,
is strong,
high
bro.
execution style of compositions. You're playing a pickoff composition. You start falling behind, Team Liquid can just force resources out of you, and it always feels like you're playing on the back foot. These leads are so big in terms of their 2, maybe even 4K swings, but look at them just zoning them out, right? Come on, throw something at this. Team Liquid is asking SRG to do something about them.
Yums try to go up, and it will be the Holy Shield in the mid lane. Taken. Team Liquid, 6,000 gold lead. The scoreboard isn't looking as, you know, crazy as it was in game number 1. It was SRG dominating. Here it's 10-10, but still, the gold lead up for Team Liquid. Take a look at Oheb now. He's building towards, I believe, a
1.5k on gold.
He's almost 2,000 gold ahead of Innocent. Again, something to remember is the fact that
Johnny
Innocent went for
2K.
weapon mastery. So once he gets these big items, it will be.
I don't like Lance
spike.
Tank, bro.
I mean, the Blade of Despair is already.
I don't like Lance
huge
Attack,
for him,
guys.
which is why you're seeing him, you know, try and get some really important damage. But just notice the item builds on the opposite end, right? We're seeing Blade Armors come on through. No Malefic Roar just yet. No, a Malefic Gun? Sure, but you got to walk into our range, and that's something that.
Why not?
Innocent
Because
doesn't
I don't know,
really
no
want to do
damage, bro.
just yet. Worse yet, Carl Teasy's damage is through the
Come
roof.
on, no
3
damage.
items complete and a Winds of Nature. I'm expecting him to get a little more snowbally. He's running the killing
There
spree,
you go.
right? So if he reduces
Why,
SRG's
bro, you
health
cannot
down
kill
to
as
like
Lance YSS,
50%,
bro.
He might be able to start chaining kills
You
one after
cannot.
the other.
I swear you cannot.
Massive lead for whole lot.
Why is this wind of nature? Yeah, you cannot kill him.
We were just talking about what was going to be built up. See Halberd, Divine Glaive. Now what for Oheb? Does he go for CE? Does he go for Immortality? Maybe Winter Crown to just survive the burst that's going to be coming through from Innocent and Stormy is the big question.
3 days ago you say King Kong is stupid because...
Yeah,
Yeah, but overall I don't like the Lancelot pick.
When he gets taken out, which is,
I don't like Lancelot, guys. Against YSS. A flick up from Hughes, okay? Very bad flicker again.
Goes for the stun, finds Stormy in the back line, forces the flicker out, and now it's a collapse for
Innocent killing himself because of blade armor. It's over, guys. 1-1.
A mega kill.
Big plays being made by the side of Team Liquid ID, but their timings.
You see, Bear killing himself, bro.
They're forcing these fights against SRG, knowing that they can get something out of them. As long as they don't trade 1-for-1, this is going to be an absolutely free lord in their hands. 13 minutes into the game, Team Liquid are making a statement to SRG. Game 1, that's just a one-off thing.
They're going to time it too. They don't want to take it right now. They know they need to take it after 40, I guess?
40.
Yeah, so they want to play with the next wave, not this one.
Low
they
load,
want to
okay.
have time to build up those big waves because they know how good the wave clear is for Selangor Red Giants OG Esports.
And it's especially dangerous, right? Because if Team Liquid want to siege against SRG, JP has to commit the AOG, and that's not something that they want to do. They want SRG to launch feathered airstrikes, to use the Tsunami Slam first, so that Sanford and JP have an easier time to pinpoint the locations of the backline and where that battle is going to flow. Sanji, I think, probably has to take the brunt of the damage, right? He can't really get into these fights just yet, and I think stealing away Stormy's ult has been a big problem. When he does get it, it's a heavy win for Team Liquid. When he doesn't have it, he's just chilling, waiting. Maybe Cram runs a little too far forward, and he can slow that peel down. If he can terrify Sakai's, it's already a big win.
Gideon, they know the timers. They know Stormy and Innocent won't have the flicker ready by the time the Lord comes into base, so they're looking for the punish. Sanford with the Brave Spider over to Skies in a 1v1 situation. Good Thorn Rose. Oh, a battle here in the middle.
Love for losing time on Lancelot, bro.
To get the turret, but Skies is so far away. But he's paid it in the time. He's already destroyed.
They lose so much time, bro.
They couldn't punish Stormy
Very
and
bad from
Innocent without
Sanford,
the
in my
flicker,
opinion.
but they will find Skies. It'll be delayed. Skies is doing a good job at just buying time. Red Tree coming in, and the Phantom execution too. But it is inevitable. Last shot. We get a
very bad from blue team, bro.
Before it happens. AOG flicker up, and it's down again.
A very nice from JP.
Good. So very, very good. That's why, when we're talking about the Emperor's Eye, we're talking about just a full view of the map. You would imagine that with those phones, that they can only see so much, but Team Liquid, they see everything on the map, and the same goes for SRG. These punishes are huge, because now that somebody doesn't have that flicker, no huge plays are going to be made. Here we go!
Sanford again with the Brave Spider, wants to go for it, but a Tsunami Slam locks him down, as JP goes over the taunt. Sanford with the flicker backwards again. Turret dealt with already as Carl shoots out the Mountain Shocker, but it doesn't land on anyone. Oh, that damage!
Let's just use this, bro.
Is down, and no, I'm not talking Liquid. I'm talking.
I love kinda uses shit.
Oh, Cram, he's not having much of a game right now. And Team Liquid are having the time of their life. 13-10, 11K goal lead. Most would say that this is, or what I would like to call it, the checkmate angle. However, SRG will hit 42K of their own, but Team Liquid have so
Blade
many
armor, blade
resources,
armor.
so many more options when it comes down
They
to
should
the
pick
fight.
glue,
Because
bro.
the
What
swapping
else,
up their
man?
immortalities
If they pick
might
glue,
be
bro, would be
necessary.
good
Winter
game for
Crowns
them.
might even come into play, but for the time being, it just looks like they just need SRG to make that first move. Ooh, Sanji going to be completing the Winter Crown first. There's a chance he might make a play of his own.
I think it's just for survivability, right? He's been placed in very tough situations. This Valentina has really just been mostly utility than it is damage. Yes, he is doing damage, but for the most part, you see the glorious pathway. You see the Tsunami Slam. It's not much of the feathered airstrike being stolen over by from Liquid, and I think it's for a good reason too.
But
They
very,
know they have
very
enough damage. They just
hard-
need to peel
hard game
the
for
space
Kalea, bro.
Oheb and Carl
But he
Teasy
just needs to hold
dish
Wise
out
S,
that
bro.
damage. So now it's the Lord Dance. Bottom wave, good for Liquid.
Here's the conceal. They're gonna try. Cram takes it first.
There you go. That's a damage. Cram should be falling here. Goes in for the stun. As Skies walks up to Cram. Actually,
Skies
survival
cannot.
by
Skies
Subway.
dead.
1v1.
No,
The Ghost
idiot.
goes in and wins it out against the
Idiot,
Prince.
bro. Not
This
so
will
easy
be
to avoid
free.
YSS.
SRG are
It
running
is,
back
bro.
to base.
He got hit by the turtle
depends.
bolt. The guy's unable to outplay it.
think he
Not
could
easy.
ult with
He's
Lancer
probably
and
laughing to
kill.
himself. He's like, come on. Lancelot, I'm the Lancelot
He can dodge
guy.
reverse,
I
he
am
cannot.
the guy. I have a skin after me, sir. Please, show me some respect. You can't 1v1.
Okay, time for that. Maybe they can def this, but I don't know.
Very good. Tsunami Slam coming out. Oheb. Zaman forwards. Carl TZ the jab. Oh, wow. That's actually a full dive over. Traceless to get away. Oheb still doing a bit too much damage. Jones will lose his immortality too. Carl handling the mini wave. That's 2 members down. Skies will be back up in 1. Innocent holding it
They
down.
cannot
Now
def, bro. Never.
Sanford. Can they still look for the siege?
They has no flicker.
They could try. Innocent still has ults to work with. Oh, they've got Feather Airstrike, but they need a stall.
JP taking very low penetrate. Oh, clips him. Innocent in
They
the
are
back,
dead.
cut away. Oheb gets it, and with the godlike, Sanji freezes up, pops the Winter Crown. Survivability, right? He's been placed in very tough situations. This Valentina has really just been mostly utility than it is
Let's rewatch,
damage.
okay?
Yes, he is doing damage. And over by give space for Wave, good for Liquid.
You see here, okay? You know YSS positioning, because Lancer is showing up here, yeah, right? You watch them on YouTube, yes? Look, you seem sad today. I'm not sad, bro. I just woke up and I stream, you know? Look, Lancer, YSS revealed position, right? You know Sanford is here in the bush because of the eye trick. So,
Deal.
you know someone is here already. 3 people show here. Only one guy here with the eye trick.
They're gonna try.
Duck,
Cram
duck.
takes it
Look, Yums, okay? Look, Yums. The only way they can win a fight, Yums ult YSS, Innocent follow somehow, escape from Sanford, listen to me, escape from Sanford with Wind of Nature, and Kai TZ dead. You understand? Because, like here, he could kill them. What's the guy's gonna do here? Help this help this Hylos? He cannot help Hylos. Lancer cannot help Hylos in this situation. He think he can, but he cannot. Look, he can just dash or not and kill YSS with Kalea. That's just my opinion, guys. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. Look, Kalea ult, flicker, YSS dead. Maybe he can win because they behind anyway. 12k behind. The only chance they win here, killing YSS.
first.
There you go. That's a damage cram.
What Jubes do? What Jubes do? What? How he had Beatrix? Bro, you take me. You playing fucking finance, bro. Best player in this world, bro. You don't know what to do. In this situation, if Jubes wait on Kai TZ, bro, they would have win the game. What's the guy stuff? Okay, you think he can kill YSS, but Lancer cannot kill YSS solo. Wallah. Lancer cannot kill YSS solo. Look. Miss
Here
ult.
goes in for the sun. As Skies walks
Second skill. One dash, okay? You know what YSS do? Wait for the guys. Second skill, stun him with ult, and he's dead.
to cram.
Look.
Actually survived
Look,
for the glorious pathway.
look. No chance. No chance. Thanks for gift scale. No chance.
1v1.
Look, dead. See?
Goes in and wins it out.
Last opportunity
Against
to
the
win.
Prince.
Stampede is already gearing up.
Hey, the Liquid fans in the building.
The only
are
chance
really
he could
winning.
win, bro.
Emoting all right, you can see them here. Hey,
Does
guys,
that guy have an NXPE?
he does. Hey, shout out to Midnight. He was NXP.
He was. This has been a fun game so far. I mean, both sides have really shown their true colors in terms of, hey, you give us control over this game, you give us a little bit of lead, we're going to be running away with it.
Oh man, it's just crazy to see the early game pan out the way it did. You know, we expected Turtle 1 to be massive, but maybe not that crazy.
Yeah.
2, 3 early kills, it was ridiculous, but then the recovery. We talk so much about the Stampede that we forget how clean they can be even when they're behind.
I mean, their fights have been looking a lot better this time, and I think this draft definitely allowed Sanford to have a much better time. I mean, let's not forget, the one thing that I was a little concerned for is Innocent's item build. He decided to go for the Halberd as a third item. I was thinking maybe a Haas Call might have kept him alive in a lot of these fights. Considering that Sanford was like gunning out, he was looking to line up both Farsa alongside with Beatrix in one line, so you can knock him down with bowling pins.
Yeah, so we're gonna throw it over back to Mr. Lefelion.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mercurian. It looks like without that Kai,
They
well, the
throw
CC
a good early
Sanford
game,
can
yeah.
finally be comfortable in his own shoes because he had a performance of a lifetime. I agree with the casters. Like, the KDA doesn't really do justice on the things that he did on the game just now.
Yeah, I can't help but agree, and I love the point you made that. It just felt like Carl TC could do whatever he wanted in so many of those fights, and even though it didn't seem as flashy as you would normally see on a YSS, it was still overall very dominant in that game.
Yeah, I mean, even the timings. After he does make use of the Bravest Fire, I think that's another thing too. Because typically when someone goes in, you find an immediate punish through the Tsunami Slam, but the Lapu Lapu does not seem to be the best target to do that, and he gets to immune himself right after land. The Land Shaker.
Just yet knowing that Innocent is nearby, and puts
Let's see, yeah.
so many resources have been already utilized. Now that they've ball this game out of control off of this next fight. Played
man.
the bot side gank. Now he lifts his hands up saying, not this time. move into position, and he's like, no. Dashing in, trying to protect his teammates, taking at least a shot, sacrificed by
Okay, Yums did very well, bro.
Sir. Unfortunately, too late. The angle is good, and you can see Krammy's happy about that very first fight. Now the tempo in control, as you can see by the live cam view. Sanford taking the brunt of that damage. Unlock Kram from his lane. See by the only too late. You can even see Oheb. He sees Innocent move into position, and he's like, no. My HP, sir. Unfortunately, too late. The angle is good, and you can see Krammy's happy about that very first HP, sir. Unfortunately, too late. The angle is good, and you can see Krammy's happy about that very first fight. Now the
yeah, for no reason, bro.
Range, because once you got in your face, once 40 got there, and once JP jumped the gun, and once Oheb is in your face, what do? What now? And that's what made game 2 so winnable for Liquid.
Yeah, honestly, it was an amazing game. Looking at both strengths, Liquid showed their strength, SRGOG showed their strength. By the way, while we're here, I just want to say, I think we're all in agreement. We love Kid Bomba as a player. But in case he wants to retire, I kind of feel like being on the panel, it's kind of good for Bomba.
He looks great. I mean, we got a seat ready and warm for you whenever you want it, Bomba. Several. Any region, just pick.
Just say so.
Imagine the entire idea about the Lapu flex. Like
And honestly, like, I kind of feel like there's a lot to digest, even for us panel. So we're actually going over to the stage where I heard we're giving something away. So you know what, stage, I hope you're ready, because we're throwing it over to you.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Amazon Arena. Now, what a series it has been so far. It is currently 1-1. It is very hot, and everybody here can feel the intensity of the matches. But because everybody's so intense right now, we went around asking the audience if they want skins. Do you guys want skins? And because of that, we actually have 3 lucky audience with me here today for the Metro Zero skin giveaway. However, before that, I want you guys to take a moment to look at our beautiful cosplayer. Hey, so
what's that skin, guys?
Cosplaying today.
Hello everyone, and I'm cosplaying Ixia and her Commander Invoker skin.
Ooh, very nice. I'm pretty sure everybody thinks it's very pretty, and you look so pretty today.
Thank you so much, Rose. Hello sa mga Pilipino dyan! Let's go!
What the hell?
As we can see, our cosplayer is rooting for Team Liquid. However, over here we have our 3 lucky audiences. Hello, what's your name?
Marte Cometa.
What should I call you?
Teng.
Teng. Okay, so are you ready for your first question?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. I will give you 4 options.
I won Onyx ID, no Onyx PH.
Which of the following
now it's now TAPH and
the Metro Zero campaign
strategy on finance. Okay, next game gonna start now.
Beatrix, B, X-Borg, C, Ling, or D, Martis?
Wait, let me do it.
X-Borg.
Are you gonna lock it in?
Locked it in.
It is correct! Congratulations, Kuya!
That's
what's up, HC?
You know, we got apparently 2 Liquid fans and an SRG fan here, so you know things go as they do. But I have a question for you. First of all, what is your name?
My name is Alejandro.
Alejandro. Well, let's see if you can wow us today, Alejandro. Our question is: the Metro Zero set is set on which mode of transportation?
Man, quiet, bro.
Options.
You see how they play? They play like retards. Bus, they're not playing like normal humans, bro. Best players in the world.
Or space
not playing like normal humans.
It's a train.
Oh, and it is correct! There you go. A second win with us here. There's still one more.
Okay, bro. We can outplay.
For our final audience,
quiet, bro.
Over there he is wearing an SRG OG jersey. Hello. Hi. What's your name?
My name is Silas.
Okay. Malaysian.
Yep, Malaysian.
Hello, Abang. How are you?
Good, alhamdulillah.
All right, Abang is very, very good. So, Abang, your question is, which of the following heroes is featured in the Metro Zero campaign? Is it A, Cho, B, Kimmy, C, CC, or D, Roger?
Roger.
Alhamdulillah. What's up, Gustav?
Is it correct? It is correct! Congratulations! Congratulations. Now all three of them will be walking home with a Metro Zero skin.
That's a cool time. That's a fun time. All three people got their skins. We have wonderful cosplay on here. And our grand final, best of 7, is tied 1-1. Riyadh, are you ready for more? I can't hear you. I'm sure you can get louder. Are you ready for more? Then let's send it
What's
back
up,
to
Slim
our
Shady?
panel.
Everything good, bro. Everything good, bro.
Thank you very much. We're ready for more. And now we already have 2 games, a maximum of 5 more. And here's the thing. We're going to be jumping into draft very, very soon here. So, again, we have to assume that SRGOG will be picking up blue side again. Now, the question is,
1-1.
will we see an adjustment?
1-1.
Because in game number 1,
First game SRG.
CLPH, they banned out the Kalia. Will they change that out with banning out the CC?
I still wait. Yeah, at me. I told you at me.
I don't think they let the CC through again, at least first pick for SRG.
I unblocked you already.
If
At
they
me.
do, then they might not pick up Fredrin. I don't know. I think we're going to see a lot of different ways this draft's approach because for the first time in the meta, it's so open. You can take
right
so
now,
many different avenues.
The question is, if they do open,
I
the
told
CC
you
because
at me in voice
since the
chat,
meta's
bro.
Open, you might as well find solutions rather than
Wait, let me
avoid
check.
the problem entirely. Does Sanford have a Paquito in this current metagame? Can he do that, or are they willing to roll?
Bro,
the
I'm
dice and
asking
say,
who wins
"Do not
finals.
move,
Ah,
wait till level
yeah,
4,
SRG gonna
get out
win,
of
I
there."
think.
Yeah, because even Onic, even teams yesterday, they've been trying to pull off the entire Paquito into the CC matchup because it does do well. And
Okay,
even
Edme, I
Kikomba,
unblocked you.
Like behind while the game was going on, we did ask that to him too, and he did say that Paquito, yeah, is such a good pick against the CC, but it hasn't been as effective yet in terms of converting.
Bring back Kid Bomba as
I don't know.
last time.
Personally, for me, I tried to punch a yo-yo before.
Maybe I call him in voice chat,
I
guys.
lost. What about you, Trex? What's your thoughts on this?
I
Take
think we
focus to
might
Shiro.
be heading too far into
Maybe-
the CC. I don't think that was the only problem completely in game 1. Like I said, I think the Kai, the Grok, Carl
Poem?
TZ had no play
Poem?
in
Okay.
those turtle pits.
By the way, right now, looks like we have a quote coming in from Innocent.
How
It's
much
hard to
time
defend
is
your
the
title because
Starlight?
Every patch favors a different team. Even throughout the tournament, the meta changes. During the group stage,
We
it was about
recharge
team
Starlight
fights,
on your
it was
account
about
then.
tank
Because we have to
junglers
wait
in the
7 days,
knockouts.
I think.
So we're lucky to make it to the grand finals.
Yeah,
again,
okay,
which
easy.
shows
I
even
recharge on your
in
account.
the span
Send
of
me your
2 to
ID
3
private.
weeks, with nothing
ID
really
and,
changed in terms of patches,
Serve ID.
the meta can shift.
Even in 48 hours, the innocent beast could have added one more line to that, and now in the grand finals, in the last day, it's about
Yes,
the
let
XP
me
lane.
your
'Cause
ID,
that
bro.
alone might be what dictates the team that gets the win in game 3. I would like to think if that's solved, the next problem is indeed, yeah, we were on the way to this anyways, the jungle. Because the Akai is so good against the Fredrin. If the usage is not open and Carl TZ defaults to the Fredrin, do they ban the Akai? Is there room in the draft to do that?
I mean, teams, or at least based on what we've seen, don't necessarily bring out the Akai in the first phase. I think it happens once. Yeah, it did happen once.
In game 1,
in
it
game
happened.
1.
I feel like
So
SRG is the only one that
the only
picks it early, yeah.
So SRG is a team who might be confident enough to introduce this entire idea of the
Okay, let's
Akai
see.
countering
Second
the
draft,
Fredrin whenever
third
they
game
do
draft.
like. So
1-1,
yeah,
guys.
it's gonna be tough for Team Liquid if they want to stick with the entire Fredrin jungler for Carl TZ.
What if from Red, they ban everything and only allow the Fredrin for SRG and do Red 3 Akai? Because Carl TZ plays a mean Akai, we know that.
Yeah, we'll see. Because personally, for me, I'm actually in a different angle. I agree with what you're saying, but
Alert
instead of
ban, 1-1
the
ban.
Akai fighting against the
Back on
Fredrin, I
TAPH,
kind of
no.
feel like it's fighting
I'm
Sanford.
not betting,
I feel
guys.
like that's the one that we're really looking at here. SRGOG betting out the Arlet, and now TLPH betting out the 1-1. Looks like the Lancelot getting banned still. So at least for SRGOG, they want to go back to what worked.
It is quite crazy how we're
Lance
in a
ban.
meta right now where you have to literally think about
Chichi ban,
multiple
yeah.
lanes and how you're gonna
KPH,
counter.
Kram is
Mars
very strong on
position
Chichi, ban
with the
Chichi.
CC and EXP with
Very
Kai,
smart
Fredrin,
decision,
I
bro.
mean, all around the
I would
board,
also think like this.
these teams and coaches
On comforts,
have to
you
think
know?
multiple steps ahead.
Also draft,
I
but
like it 'cause
also
they show
comforts,
that
bro.
This is indeed the best of the best.
Yep. The Lapu will be
Chichi's
banned out
so strong,
too
yeah, I
by
agree.
SRG.
Talk about
so
EXP dominance.
much adjustments in the draft. So this just means that the
They want
YSS
Yusichin, yeah.
will be open for SRG.
Not just even the Kalia, even the Farsa, the Fredrin, Akai, Baksha. Like these
YSS ban.
heroes are all out in the wild now. And Liquid denies it. Coach
Barca
RC,
open,
why did
Sujan
you
open,
think
every
that?
match open. I wouldn't first pick match.
Coach
Kalea
Mark,
first
so
pick,
they do
okay?
get at least that
Lapu is
comfort
bad.
on Yums.
Very great
Do we
decision.
think we see the
You know what I
Basha
would
pick
do
up
in this
from
situation?
TLPH +1,
For
play as the
one
comfort
saving
pick.
win.
Um,
On the right
with
team, I would
Lapu already
like.
gone, what's next on the prowl list
I would
for
pick Gato
ESG?
now.
Honestly, CC,
I would pick
Lapu
Gato
gone. I feel
Farsa
like
now.
it's a much more open pool now,
Gato
safer
Sujan.
pool at that.
Gato Sujan very
You
good.
might even see a Charizla.
I mean, the Phobius has been
And
one of the
like-
considerations too previously.
I will tell you after,
but
okay?
it
Let
hasn't
them
been
pick
that
first.
high in priority.
I will pick
considered the
Gato.
other XP laners which came into
Oh,
play.
Basha.
So now
Basha
they're just
Sujan. Okay, also good
go
decision.
with
I didn't saw
Basha
Basha's
and
open.
Jusin.
But Basha
I would
Sujan.
like for this Baksha to be flex. We know that it's most likely going to be in the jungle, but I like Red 3 as that stopper for Sekais. Because, again, the Akai is such a game changer. If they go and leave Red 3 here and don't attack the rest of SRG's first 3, then I think they're missing out.
I don't know, I think they could just pick up the Akai maybe again. I think it can also do okay against the Basha. Heavy spin, dominate in the turtle pit, put a Farza behind it right here. I think overall solid. You get the counterplay against Zushin. I think it's comfortable.
Right now, chat, left team, I don't know what's
That is
good.
one of his signatures, but looks like they go
Farsa?
for the Joy as well as the
Joy.
Farsa
Ooh,
here.
Farsa
So
Joy.
SRGOG, they still want to go for that
I
assassin.
would go glue here. In my opinion, I would go glue. On the right, like for the right side. Glue for the right side, it's out to win. Nobody gonna kill glue. I swear, go pick glue, bro. Please, use spray. Coach, go pick glue. Nobody gonna kill glue, bro.
So last pick on the side of TLPH. They got a jungler in, possible flex to roam. Mid laner, do they lock in gold lane here to at least
Glue,
have
glue,
advantage
glue, glue,
there?
glue, black,
The Granger's
glue.
been getting tossed to the side,
Let's
but I
go
still
like
think it's very
glue.
solid.
I feel like Moscow is a consideration.
Glue Moscow also very good.
Yeah.
Unless
For,
they're planning for another Harith.
Harith.
So they save their gold
Hayab-
for later.
Hayabusa against Kalea, bro. Hard. Hard, bro.
Such a great
Hard
counter
shit.
You need to rush the gold laner because
Hayabusa.
you get red 4.
Hard, bro. Very hard.
So now it looks like it is going to be Assassin going up against Assassin again. This is two teams that really like to rush the tempo here. So, Trex, looking at the composition, what is Team Liquid missing at this point?
I think I'm still so the Hayabusa pick was so clean, man. I think SRG either didn't expect it, they pick up the Joy,
guys,
and maybe
I
the
mean,
Joy was too early at this point. TLPH
Haya's not good against Kalea, but it's playable when you have Baksha in the team, you know? When you have something like Baksha in the team and it has anti on early game, it's actually fine. But see, it's hard, bro. Very hard, very hard, very hard. My opinion.
But what do you do when Liquid is in your face? Like, that's the thing that Liquid is
Hida
missing
Ben.
right now. They need
Hida Ben.
a hero on Sanford that punishes that short gap, that with
Hey, left team can also go glue.
kind of range that SRG just
Yeah,
hasn't found.
glue is good against Haya.
So if it's just in terms of that, then the likes of the glue, as mentioned previously, are also
Harith
still
bad.
open.
Yep, Glue and Harith. Like, these are the two heroes.
The right team would pick Harith, bro. Left team, wow,
So
very
that's
hard
gonna-
game.
That's gonna be a problem for Team Liquid if both of them are banned out. But even for Cram, I feel, because they're slowly running out of XP lane options.
Cram still has a Ruby, by the way.
Ah.
It's still out and untouched. Now the question, what if that's the only thing left and at Red 4 suddenly, Sanford steals it? We haven't really seen much crazy
Pick
picks
Bea
from
again. Bea bad against
Sanford
Haya,
that
Baksha, and
Hylos
Suja, bro.
yesterday.
Bea.
But what if here they start to do that? In pursuit
Bea
of
gonna
the
be
trophy?
useless.
If they steal the Ruby here, it's a very clean pickup.
Yeah,
because
it is.
honestly, the
Yep.
pick would work for either side in multiple positions.
Right?
In my opinion, they are
I
useless.
like it. I think if SRG gets it, it's
Yeah,
a
big
saving
talent.
grace possibly for themselves.
No.
Badang ban on the blue side, finally on to red 4.
Yeah, I gotta feel like that's pretty good ban as well because you don't want that disruption.
Badang ban, okay? Badang ban for Joy.
They want to keep it flexible. They can't choose their gold laner here, but again, that's gonna expose them to SRGOG. So instead, they're gonna take away that glue.
Glue.
instantly.
Oh,
Again,
you
this is a good
see?
for them, but also very good at 9.
Both team can pick glue, bro. Because Mage is picked already.
Considering that the glue can split up into a lot of mini glues.
But the beauty of this is, when SRG picks the Ruby, if they do pick the Ruby, Liquid has last dibs. OHIP can protect himself. He can pick a hero that doesn't care about said Ruby in Cram's hands.
I think at this point, SRG, you do something like the Ruby. Hilda got banned out, so that's not fair. The guitar, no. Yeah, I mean, Ruby Granger, I think you pick up the Granger maybe here for a little bit of range.
Granger
Kinda
for
saves
left
the
team
range
is
of the,
very bad.
Lantern and the Hayabusa.
unless it's Innocent who wants to play it. So we hear they pick up the Phobius instead and the Granger.
Granger
Going back
Phobius.
to the Phobius for SRG.
I'm going Ruby. No Phobius. Phobius open, bro.
I would still say it's a bit glue favorite here, but now seeing the Granger.
I don't know, bro. For me, bro, I think,
The world is Oheb's oyster.
honest opinion, chat, I think SRG win this game.
SRG played on the defense while
I think Moscow very good for right team. If right team picks Moscow, right team win.
It's that glue.
2-1 SRG.
They can pick any of these heroes. I don't think they need to really go.
2-1 SRG. Right now.
If they want a bit more
That's what I
dive,
think.
Backline, the Claude's there. Although they have to really consider the Joy and a Purified
Moscow?
hero. So they go for the Moskov, I think.
Yeah, Moscow.
Yeah, Moskov is a good pick going up against this Granger as well.
Yeah, okay, I also say TFPH win this because of the Moscow pick. Only because of the Moscow pick,
I
guys.
think that Hayabusa pick
100%.
completely threw a wrench in SRG's plans, and at this point, TLPH definitely from macro to team fight control. I like the draft.
Well, thank you very much, panel. You guys have been amazing. And now we're about to start game number 3 in this grand final. So we're going to throw it over back to Gideon and Mirko.
Thanks, panel. 1-1, the current score between SRG
forgive
and
Marco.
TLPH.
Kalea
Nobody's
no
broken the
really
curse
target
of red
again, yeah.
side just yet as blue side reigns supreme. We go into match number 3 hoping something will change. If not, it might just be another blue side victory.
Okay, you guys know what?
Everybody. The grand
You guys
finals
say-
continues here today.
Listen to me, okay?
Mid-season Cup 2025 at the Esports World Cup live in Riyadh is showing us everything we've wanted so far.
You guys say TFPH win, I think SRG win, bro. Because Sikai's got his comfort. Let's see, bro. He's gonna cook on Joy, bro. Trust me.
But the battle begins.
You one trick Joy, bro. For me, the Sikai's one trick Joy, bro. He have to cook now. My opinion.
Respect each other in the drafts here, coming together and really just forming a composition that
What the hell? Haya got the blue already, bro.
see in like game 1.
Joy-
Like they're letting go
Joy
of a
didn't
lot
even
more
got
risks.
red.
They are opening up so much more, but they're also denying so much more that we've seen in game 1, game 2. So at this point, yeah, I agree with Blofeld. I really like the glue into the Phobius.
If you win, get
Thing
gifts.
is,
If
though,
we win,
all
eyebrow
Phobius needs to
shape.
do is just win out the early game and set SRG up for
No, chat, hey!
for early
Hey.
games, just weather the storm. Because like again, TL want to snowball with
Stop,
this
stop,
composition,
stop,
but
guys, stop.
Hayabusa, everyone on their composition really wants to just snowball and take control over after Turtle 1.
Yeah, I mean, that's why we're seeing a lot of that struggle come down from the EXP side. Like, Cram, if you look at the emblems, he's decided to take Concussive Blast because he doesn't want to interact with Samford, right? And Samford, he's like, okay, sure, you clear decently fast, but I'm going to try and freeze underneath my lane, and I'm also calling JP to my side of the map just to make sure that if you are going to hit level 4
You scared
in time,
us. No
there's gonna
pink
be
here. I will
grass
make
stacks
pink
on
here,
JP.
you retard.
He's hoping to chunk him out at least
Right not, bro.
50% of it.
Okay.
Quiet.
Taking a look at the emblems here. Nothing too crazy. Tenacity, vitality for Sanford. So he wants to be very, very tanky. Just
I
knowing
still think
that
SRG
this
wins,
has
guys.
been a pattern. When you're on the glue 2, you're very vulnerable. You have to go for the flicker. And Kalea's usually punish
I
that
will
very
make pink,
early.
hello.
So having
Why
a
is
little
it
bit
this
more
if you
sustain
win?
will be
But
great.
if you
And Team
know,
Liquid are
you
already
shave
on
your
route
eyebrow.
to that first turtle. Pryo over for Sanford. Pryo for Sanji in the mid lane too.
No, guys. Call him, Calm down, chat.
Tenacity, he's not going for pull yourself together, right? It's all about rotating fast across the map as soon as possible. First turtle, now contested.
Yeah, Sanford putting the stacks down on Yums and Cram. It's fully loaded on Cram. He will lose it now on Yums. Puts the stacks down.
Oh, they have to fight
Carl is
fast,
still
bro.
taking it slow. Meanwhile,
Yeah, Kai just take
Sky's
blue.
over there. That's gonna be the jump
Ve-
forward. Sanford
Very,
for the play again. Has
very
the
bad
cycle.
flicker from Sanford, in my
He
opinion.
will be able to go for it on
Very
the
bad flicker
Phobius.
from
Oh,
Sanford.
has Darkwave
Very,
able to go
very
back
bad
in.
flicker
Zohan
from
lands
Sanford.
the SOD and
My
comes into the
opinion,
fight.
very
But
bad,
Sanford
very
just
bad.
walks by. Cram still going
Blue
in,
team wins
ready
first
for the
turtle, I
pursuit.
think.
Sanford still in the midst of it all. Now Sanji picks up the kill and
Okay,
that's
never
the
mind, bro.
victory from Carl
He's
TZ.
goat.
A long rotation. Oh.
I don't know what just
The
happened.
shadows are close. The shadows are very, very close, but it's so clear. No, he's not going to kill him here, right? He's used the quad
Kai
shadows
TZ dead.
nearby. Oh my god!
Skies just ran
You see, bro?
down.
He played Joy like me,
No
chat.
quad shadow. Carl went a bit too ham, and he pays.
He
for
played
it.
Joy like me, bro.
I'm surprised that Sanji didn't immediately show himself. Even he was questioning like whether or not this was going to happen, but it's not over. Stormy gets picked up
JP
in the
dead.
mid, and now they find a trade back into
No
JP.
way. Joy that much damage.
Best trades, though.
Or
So
yeah.
great for Liquid
He learned
just
from me,
because,
bro.
yeah,
He learned
Stormy
from me.
was taken out.
Sikai's
They
learned
only
from
got
me.
the roam
I
right
told
here.
you, Sikai.
Roam from mid,
Sikai.
Liquid still
One
with
trick
Pryo
Joy,
and
bro.
SRG. They have the kill lead in this game, and Skies should have a bit more to say now as he was able to take Carl TZ down, so more space to farm to get that lead for Turtle 2.
I
You
think
check
there's
for
a
Joy.
bigger
Quiet,
audience that
quiet,
really
little boy.
has the Farsa ult, or are we going with the Jushin ult? Because right now, this 2v2 is heavily in favor in Sanji's, all because Baxia is part of this equation. Oh, okay. All right, gets the ult out. Okay, this time, nothing too crazy. At least it's going to expectations. But I want to see whether or not Carl TZ is going to be able to develop a lead of his own, right? With that turtle on his hand, and also picking up an EXP crab, good sacrifice coming in from Sanford's
Very aggressive. Yeah, it's good. He has to play like this. But he has to play more discipline, you know?
We're back to just setting up again. The old game of just waiting for neutral objectives here. Bram is going for it again. Skies walks up, but there's no kill threat here. At least there shouldn't be. Sanford can just walk away with the longs back to turret.
It's just big chunks, looking for anybody to make a mistake in lane. And there we go.
Ooh, coming in from Web.
SOD as well as JP. The fact that they're pressuring so much. Wait, did they spot Stormy out?
They just really want to deny that. Oheb blinks away. JP popped the revitalize.
I Joy Zulu, bro. Joy might die here.
Cannon minion.
He has to give it.
Now it's the invade down below as they've seen a lot of those members from SRG rotate up top. Turtle.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Stormy was.
Crab might die here.
His mid-way for this. Oh, okay.
Hey, they tried to bait flicker, but he's not flickering for that.
Walks up. Sanji still has
Sanji know it. Very good bait.
Oh,
Thanks for follow MM.
Down the flicker already. Now pops a long tsunami. Some of the shadow kill coming down too.
That for that. Kai TZ dead. Okay, never mind. JP dead. Sanji know it to that. Sanji know it. Sanji know it, guys. Sanji know it. Sanji dead.
Not finding it there. Sanji unable to get the kill back, and it is Innocent with a double.
Look at the instant response. They
You mean from Smetana?
Understood. Hey, it's
right, hey, chat. I told you. Blue team gonna win because the guys get his comfort, bro.
Easy to maybe snowball out of control for the next fight, while Oheb helps him out and even gets a free push on top side. So take the turtle, take a couple of our members. We're not falling too far behind.
But now it's getting real dangerous for TL. Innocent has secured Skypiercer. We know what he's done in the past when he gets a Skypiercer early. Oheb?
What Oheb doing, huh? Huh? What are you doing?
Away from the feathered airstrike, but he can from the Death Sonata. It's JP brought back by the Dark Wave. Just as I mentioned it, it's 2 on the Skypiercer. Make it 3. It's Sanford.
To what? To what, chat? I told you. I told you.
Lord, Innocent.
Origami going, no flip.
Tell me that this man can do no wrong. It's in his name. Maniac this time. Oh, wait, hold on. Carl's trying, though. He clears the wave with the help of the SOD as well. Oheb is able to recover a little. Luckily, nobody dies.
The guy's level 8, Kai level 10, bro. That's what I mean, bro. More discipline. You know, fight is good, but you win every fight is good, but you have to do, like, you have to farm, bro.
And then what happened next? It was JP all alone, but the rest of the team wanted to follow up. They knew Oheb was down, but they just wanted to stick together, and it ended up being so brutal, dude. I mean, the timing could not have been
nice flicker from Crumb, bro.
To say, hey, Skypiercer Innocent.
You play Stanford with Milo, be an easy win. Quiet, little boy.
Not gonna go down, and it's another for Stormy this time. Not Innocent, who picks up his 5th stack now. It's Stormy.
Okay, it's Stormy. It's 11-3. Okay, we're getting a little bit of game 1 here, but the gold lead, again, the gold lead doesn't seem to be like slipping away from Team Liquid. It's 1.8k. It's not that big of a deal. We've seen them turn this around. We need to see if SRG can close out the game.
Yeah, Greja's so fat now. That's what I mean, bro. If Greja gets fat, it's hard game for Moscow. Because they play with Purify, you know?
Once he does, that
Moscow Purify 0 space. Moscow with Flicker way more space, bro.
Thing is, Innocent is massive right now.
He's 6-0-2.
6-0-2.
Was obviously because they have Phobius, bro. Phobius, Kalea, Farsa. They never lose 30, bro. If they lose 30, they wouldn't fight.
TL kind of want to prolong the fights, but how can you prolong the fights when Innocent always has?
But Kai TZ more disciplined right now.
Like, you get low enough and you just have to back away.
You just have to back away. He's also got the Malefic Roar as well, so JP's got to be careful.
JP pops a shield unity. Dark Wave landing. Skies now looking for the stacks again. Able to get full stacks on the electrified beast. SOD landing too, but it will be a turn over. Sanford already in there. Carl winning the retreat battle, but Tsunami Slam locks him down, but he still has the quad shadow back. Innocent unable to get the executes down. His Crab walks it forward.
Promise that.
What? Cancelled by Oheb. Shadow kill and Sanford.
Very bad flicker from Stormy.
Jump in the back from out of nowhere. And the game is turned on its head.
Okay, guys, I don't talk anymore, bro.
What did I tell you? Nothing to worry about. Kills
I don't talk anymore.
In favor of SRG. There's not enough gold in the bank to turn it around. Sanford, what
both teams,
play.
bro.
2 for 2. His flickers have been immaculate.
No.
TL
Red team is better on late game. Blue team better on early game. Now it's mid game. Mid game is 50-50, guys.
On the correct target, which was called Teasy. However, when you're clumped up this much,
You know, in this situation, the guys must go for heroes. But they get kited hard, bro. Very bad flicker from Stormy, look. Very bad flicker for the kid, bro.
And then going in quickly with his
Very bad.
shadow kill. Sanford saw the angle, and it was
Kai crazy smite as always, yeah. That's what I also say.
Oh my lord. What a flank. I mean, he literally saved the fight. That was looking real bad for Liquid. It was looking like Innocent was about to get 4 more stacks, you know? Everybody was so low. They were within the threshold of getting executed, but now...
Moskov, Granger, same farm.
Again,
Moskov,
Liquid out of
Granger,
nowhere
same
from
farm.
sheer team fighting mechanics have
Hey! Hey! Hey!
gotten themselves back into okay zone. Yes, there's still a lead on Innocent, but the 40 stacks is now, it's down. I don't know how much he's standing on now, but it's not...
Granger has 26 stacks now.
Number that you were expecting.
Yeah, I think he should be down to at least 15 to 20 stacks at this point.
There you go.
Look, 28. 28.
Yeah,
Perfect.
28.
Now, looking at where the gold leads are actually being developed, Cartesi and
I don't know, bro. They have nobody to kill Glue, in my opinion. And late game. And Moskov.
Right? He is so prepared.
But early, bro, they are better early. Isn't Haya bad pick here? Haya is early game very bad, yeah. Late game fine. Late game playable. Because you get so much space because of the Sujin and Bacha, right? Sujin, Bacha, and Glue. So Haya can move how he wants. Basically.
He comes into the fight super late.
And he's not even the executor here. He's like, yes, he's an assassin. But for the most part,
What's up, Eleni?
He's just been dealing damage. It's Sanji, I think, who will be the guy to execute members. I believe he will go for the Sky Piercer, just like he has done in the past. And that's the winning angle for Team Liquid. If they can go, there you go, Sky Piercer already. I don't know if he's actually gotten any stacks on it or if he's still sitting at 0. But that's the winning condition. Again, if Team Liquid can dish out enough damage...
If Joy shows spot now, they burst
to
lot.
be doing what Innocent's doing, picking up those stacks and executing members, it now becomes tough for Selangor Red Giants OG Esports.
Yeah, I think the worst part is the fact that Sanford... Whoa.
Okay, Joy show on mid. He too late for a lot, I think.
Cram walking up again, the Doctor not landing. JP in the back line is called. TC secures the neutral objective. That's a tsunami stab to Sanford.
Very bad with from Noobs.
Back to the team. It's so much damage, the piercing damage. Oheb still there. Skies doing all that he can. But
Very bad with, bro. I don't know about the Noobs, bro. Sometimes he it's so good, and sometimes he don't use brain, bro.
It's too clean, Team Liquid. It looks like they might just be able to break the red side curse. They're gonna get one more into Stormy as well. Wings by wings. This and Carl just taking his time, playing with the food.
I don't know what should I think about this.
Back. That could have been real bad if he was able to cut Stormy down. It's not an end angle just yet, but it's massive for Team Liquid. They get everything on the map.
Okay, yeah, I'm lucky that I didn't bet.
Yes, Oheb will get
the early game, bro. Blue team win.
So much more space for a composition that was.
But yeah, no one gonna kill Moskov here, bro.
All this tempo.
Unlock.
With this tempo, brother, JP on the high-lows against Onyx, he came from the side to kill Sans. Now, he can come from any angle.
It's crazy. It's crazy how Team Liquid are playing these fights so perfectly. And I think the worst part
I'm
is
not speechless, Chad. What you guys yapping about, bro?
A lot of this fight boiled down to whether or not Cram can get some effective abilities down. And
it's only 6-8, bro. If you stop waiting like a retard, then they win, bro. His Kalias 50-50, bro.
He should have taken his time, and if he was looking to jump on somebody, it was probably Sanford first, which he didn't use his ult just yet at that point of time. He knows he's going to get pulled out of position. You might as well start peeling for that front line.
1,200 gold lead for Sanji. Up against Stormy, and Sky Piercer should already be... I don't think he got a single kill, actually, that fight. But still, they got proper shutdowns, kills over. Now, Carl Teasy, a very, very good amount ahead of Skies. 2,000 gold lead already with the Endless Battle.
Hey, listen. Follow and unfollow again, I ban you, little boy.
He's very, very strong. If he catches anybody by themselves, he probably one-shot them without much of an issue. You can see that they're slowly opening up the map with JP. And I think that's the biggest problem right now for the side of SRG OG Esports, right? Coming for a flank angle is pretty tough overall. Oh, the Shurikens did not connect to reveal Sakai's and cancel out his recall. But even so, JP and as well as Sanford are the two biggest problems that SRG are facing right now. Sanford, way more deadly, but also it just doesn't feel good to commit too hard onto JP.
Yeah. Oheb just farming up. It's very hard to commit on any of these members, like you said. Damage dealt ranking is all Selangor Red Giants OG Esports. It's Innocent, Cram, Stormy, and Skies before we see a single member from TLPH. Oh, head. Oh, lands the SOD, goes for the Spear of Misery. Oh,
nice try.
Didn't quite get the angle. But even when you're so far away, the fact that you're able to push in and put in the threat down and now utilize that to take purple buff is good. For Liquid, Conceal. Sky's walking up over to JP. Oheb, no SOD, goes in, Spear of Misery as well. The Federer coming down with the Revitalize is right there to provide the peel. And now, Liquid have an angle. Carl with the quad shadow, jumping in.
Blue team loose now. It's loose.
Back to the ground now, it's asking the mount down again. Sanji with the Crimson Peak, and Sanford!
Very bad from Sanji. Yeah, it's loose, guys. Over.
Apart. Carl with the shadow kill. Oh, Innocent cancels it out. But in the end, it's still Sanford mounting him. He will find the kill. It's Cram against Oheb and JP. Now a tsunami slam over. Sanford,
oh my God,
is ridiculous.
He's crazy. Oh my
TLPH win 4-1, bro. It's over.
Straddling them. It is over for game number 3. Red Cyclers broken wide open by Team Liquid. They are going to make sure that this is going to be one hard-fought battle of SRGOG Esports are even going to try and climb up this mountain.
What the hell, Sanford?
God.
Listen, why they always throw? Because they retards. Because blue team, red team, TLPH have better draft for late. Can you teach them maybe working maybe, bro?
Just do all that, dude. They just facilitated everything.
They gave him glue, they gave him flicker, and that was the end of it. That's all he needed. Just the battle spell and glue's kit.
He turned the game around. He was able to get the 2 in the back. He's assassinated Innocent. We were expecting Hayabusa to be the man. Glue is the man.
Glue is the man. All right, we're going to be throwing it back to our panel to break it down for us. What do you guys think?
Moskov best marksman, yeah, guys.
It's too early to say. If Team Liquid becomes the champion, Sanford should be the MVP. I mean, like, what a performance coming in from the EXP. I mean, like,
Eleni, listen, why are you flirting with Eleni stuff? You listen, you listen. What you doing right now, Lil bro?
In this game,
very bad from Sekais, bro. Very bad, bro. Very bad.
The Apex Predator stands tall on top of everybody.
Very bad ulti coming in from Sanji, bro. But here, Sanford.
In that last sequence here, you'll see it now. Stood no chance. Like, well, he did kind of like he got away with that until he's like, oh no, I have stacks on me, and then.
Why you never? Thanks for follow. Quiet.
And I feel like for majority of, I mean, we did say the
Sanford, bro.
On EXP lanes,
he bombed my play, bro.
We put so much emphasis on their performance, especially when they're especially when they're ahead. But in this case, the way Sanford played it was through plays that changed the way the game goes, and it favored their team suddenly just after those 1 or 2 plays that Sanford did, coming in from the back lines and just surprising them with the flickers.
I mean, even with the fact that SRG started strong that game, Innocent started strong that game. And TLPH, all it takes is one.
Bro, I don't know, bro. This use is trolling, bro.
I love what Gideon said. 2,000, 3,000 gold is not enough gold in the bank to topple TLPH in a game.
Either ways, right now, whenever you're thinking about a draft, you always have to think about that EXP matchup. Because at this point, I feel like you're in the grand finals. You just have to be honest. Cram, can you deal with him? And if you can't, someone needs to help. Because even Kid Bomba said, looking at all the rotations, you gotta focus going on to the EXP. So this is 2 big organizations. TL, they're just a few wins away to become the first organization to have 2 straight title wins here at the EWC.
In the span of 24 hours. Last night, Magnus Carlsen took it home. We are, 2 games away from Carl Teasy taking it home. Big 4 here for game number 3. Oheb, big money, big pockets. Innocent, though, still dealing a lot of damage. So it's not like Innocent can't do his job. It's just, what does the rest of SRGOG do with what he's bringing out?
I would argue he couldn't. Dude, Sanford was too much.
No, he will do a job.
Hey guys, you all go like my new video, bro.
The rest of them will die too, so it's not enough.
Because like it's not just Sanford that goes in, it's also JP. And that happened one time. I think it was in the objective which spawned in the...
I didn't eat yet, man.
Where it felt like SRG OG were the ones ahead. Well, they were ahead, but just because of that single play done by JP and Sanford, they could not position themselves at all.
Yeah, half the time, Sanji is the one who's willing to die. That's how beautiful and how well Liquid understands their dynamics. Half the time, Sanji will be willing to go, all right, Crimson Beacon forward. 40, you got the stacks. 40, got stacks. All right, let's go.
Thank you for follow, Eleni.
What makes the whole 3K, 4K is not enough to make
Thank you for follow,
literally putting a pillow between you and a stamping cavalry.
It's tough. At this point, after game one, it feels like TLP
You're welcome, yes.
found the way to win that EXP lane.
Of course I'm welcome.
Have found a way to conquer not just that, but in multiple lanes. You know, we saw it as well in the jungle. I feel like
Thank you for follow, Gino. Thank you for follow, MM. Thank you for follow, Gino. Thank you for follow, OP teacher.
I would say the entire draft change as well, because the other thing that happened again was that Akai, and there's
So funny, guys.
no way for the Lapu Lapu to play here because there's so many peel, making it so that if you're being obvious that you want to chase after the Farsa, you're going to get punished. So maybe that's something that SRGOG just has to respect. As strong as everyone from TL, Sanford is just leading the charge.
Mama home, mama not home, chat.
Banned the Akai. They just created an atmosphere in the draft where
Yo, my bro, what's good? What's good, Ramon? How are you?
And they gave
How you doing?
They gave SRGOG an ultimatum and saying, you pick Akai here now, and we punish you. That's how powerful
Hey, for follow right now.
For Liquid.
You know name.
How
Hey,
does
guys.
SRGOG get out of this maneuver? This
Why
trap,
you
this
call
chokehold?
Eleni no name? You know name.
I think the big
Look at
win
your
from that
name.
last one was picking the Joy that early. I don't think the Joy would have ever got banned.
You
I
bought
think they
Hoyte
could have
yet?
saved that
No,
for
not
second
yet.
phase.
Parents say
And they
we don't
immediately
buy
opened
it.
themselves up to the counterplay of the Hayabusa. The Joy essentially could do nothing in some of those matches. It was completely on the shoulders of Innocent there.
Yeah, honestly, I think that's why I've been brought up. They should have picked Glue
Let's
as well
complete.
as
You're
Farsa
going
because it was still
99%.
open.
So no
And
work,
at
yes.
that point,
Walking be quiet.
There's not a
Before
lot
I
of
come to
good
bed,
counter
man. You
matchups
quiet.
against the Glue because we
Thank
saw
for
Glue
gifts.
Cram
Appreciate
had to choose the Phoveus. Strong
Crypto.
hero, sure, but it is very Glue favored.
Listen,
I
crypto
hate to
coin,
say it,
dropless
but
walking
slowly
continues.
here
Yeah,
in
guys,
the
I can bet
latter
you guys
half
for money,
of
chat.
The knockout stage, Phoveus is slowly becoming the
Every day
ball
I get one kebab from
Teams that
streaming.
have nothing
I can
to
tell
bid
you how
for
much I
EXP,
did.
which has suddenly become maybe the lane to draft for.
I can tell you right now how much I did this
Some of
month.
the
My
consequences,
first
like,
month.
that is the discourse online. That is what people
You
are
want me
saying,
to say?
Oh, it's the Phoveus. Blame the Phoveus.
So first he didn't get a skin for years, and now he's the fall guy, and now even the team is like, you know what? We need an
Yes.
excuse. Someone pick the Phoveus.
Don't do it, okay?
At least people can say Phoveus
€2
is like the
max.
new Eve
No.
on the international
Go.
stage.
Yeah, I think one of the
500
things we
euro.
really learned is you can't.
Yeah, something like
Towards
this,
the past,
OPTJ,
fifth
500.
pick EXP lane
Yeah,
was completely
kind of
okay.
like-
It was the meta of drafting, right? Save the EXP lane for counterplay. Now it's like you better get
My
it in
first
the
month.
first phase, or you're
And I
gonna be left
appreciate you
with
guys for
focus.
that.
Yeah, because even in the second phase back,
Listen,
they went
from
for
TikTok,
all
yes.
other options. Even the Hilda was taken
Rich
out
kid
there,
walking.
of course. 'Cause
No, I mean I can eat every day one kebab and like 3 Red Bulls.
jungling,
You
but
know,
the Phoveus was
give
the
me
only one
250.
that was
When I have
there.
cut, I give you.
Usually, it was
Don't
even
be
the
trash
immediate
of you.
response
Quiet.
once you're in red side.
Listen, why you talk to Eleni all the
That's not
time?
what we're seeing anymore.
Idiot.
Honestly,
How
yeah,
much for
that's
one
what I wanna
coin?
touch on. Remember back
For 2 coins, I get 1 cent. 1K coins, I get 5 euros.
I was like, no, you take it, you take it.
No,
I make
even
like-
Liquid bans out the Phoveus. They did this
I can show
to be
you.
able to set up for the Arlet Gambit, but now that SRGOG is on that too, they're like, okay, we're not gonna Arlet. You ban the Arlet, you
What
can have
the
the
hell?
Phoveus. It's a chicken and the egg situation now. I wonder how Coach Vecchi and Coach Arcadia are solving that.
120K
Can I
diamonds.
say, I appreciate that now.
5
we're
euro
in the
per
meta.
galaxy, yes. I
where
make like
EXP is
100.
so
I make like 123
I feel like
galaxies
it's been
in
so
1 month.
long where EXP is important, but
Like
it's not
average
the
every day
highlight.
4.
It's
That's
always
right.
the jungle.
Sometimes
it's
like
always
some
the
days like
gold.
0
Now
and some
finally,
days
it
very
looks
good.
like EXP is
Rainbow
having its
gave
time.
you biggest profit.
I
No,
mean,
no, Galaxy,
and
bro.
again, I don't completely
Bro,
blame
Rainbow,
EXP
Rainbow
there.
was nothing
I think it's
compared
you can have
to
one counter on the
Galaxies
enemy
and
team, but when
the other
your
thing,
EXP
cars and shit, you know.
loses, your
But
Joy
guys,
can't win against the
thank for all
Hayabusa
gifts.
head up.
You keep
I
me
think
alive,
there's
you know.
multiple
Every
kind
day,
of
bro.
cracks starting to
Everyone
show
share
in
like 2
line.
euros
It was
with
the same
me,
thing in
and I
game
can
number
eat
one,
kebab
where
and I can
SRG1,
live my
they
life.
had multiple
You feel
win
me?
lanes,
And I
know?
entertain you
If
guys
you're
for
just
that.
losing one, that's okay, but you can't lose all around the board.
Yeah, and that's why they have to be very careful about their picks still. Even though the XP lane has opened up so much, during instances wherein we saw teams previously...
Thank for the
even in
kebab,
the first
Eleni.
wildcard
Listen,
pick, the likes of
listen.
Benedetta,
Eleni
it
just
still hasn't
bought new
been
kebab. Listen, Eleni,
going too
come!
well for those kinds of picks, and you would essentially think that maybe it is damage XP and it is their era right now, but there still has to be, you know, you need to be a little more particular. It's not just pure damage XP laners that matter.
And this isn't just assumption or perception kind of thing because CC and Lapu-Lapu are such big picks, even Glue now after Game 3. Armchair analysts watching at home, you guys can check the stats. Even heroes like Ruby get banned because of the side lane, the EXP lane prio. Heroes like Uranus, who have always been, ever since that patch 1.9.90 has been a big pick, can still somehow the ban. So already there's half a dozen heroes.
Like to see Silong.
Half a dozen heroes that are
appreciate for gifts.
you can do.
Thanks a lot.
I'm not even mentioning the Esmeralda, which got banned last game.
He saved my day with kebab, another kebab.
We saw the Lapu and the CC both get banned in first phase last time. Do we think that if the CC's banned, SRG could leave the Lapu open and first pick it on blue side? If the CC's that good, is Lapu have enough value of first picking up front?
Eat kebab with steak meat, best.
If SRG picks up the Lapu, might be a bit dangerous because I kind of feel like that is Sanford's hero. I'm pretty sure he's played that, I don't know, at least 4,000, 5,000 times. So so he would know what he likes to use against the Lapu.
He's even got into a scuffle with his very beloved coach.
Hey, chat, I show you, okay?
There was this video going online wherein
I show you something.
Was asked by yours truly, when I say Lapu-Lapu, which player comes
I show
to
you.
mind? He goes, Edward. And then Sanford took that personally. Sanford took that personally for a good couple of months. He was like, Coach, why?
He felt betrayed.
He did.
You can only be betrayed by those people that you love.
I have
Maybe that's why
3 abos.
Carl was so upset about
You see? But I want to make the money down. Because it costs like 7 euros. I don't know how to make this down. It costs too much.
I shouldn't have asked then. No, it's on TikTok. It's on Coach TikTok.
Yeah, I mean, you threw him. We all knew what the answer should have been.
You could have said.
You didn't say Benedetta or anything.
What's with the players and the coaches nowadays of Team Liquid? Even yesterday, Carl was like, so do you think RC's the better coach?
Excuse me, sir. Which child do you love more? Dude.
That other family's kid over there. Coach Dick, come on.
Either ways right now. Looking at a matchup, the score.
Oh my god, I have to wait 90 days.
Liquid
Okay, game first start, yeah.
SRG
I'm here, bro.
They got first pick.
You check for camera too low, we don't see. Okay, I'm sorry, bro. But I got like 3 hours from Eleni, from Hendrik de Boer, and Dior. But I don't know, bro.
This is going to be the biggest conversation we're going to have all throughout the grand finals.
I want to make it 2 euros. Okay, Sanford or Kid Bomber, bro.
It's a tough
Bomber
spot.
the GOAT.
My question is, now that TLPH has won blue side and red side, it's a huge advantage, right? We know that blue side has essentially, I think, been the stronger side for a lot of teams, but TLPH has shown that we can outdraft you either way. So SRG really has to think of something big here.
But it's always what? Because I kind of feel like Yisun Shin, CC, and 1-1 should not be let through. And so far, their priority has been Kalia.
Eleni, I didn't allow you to talk. Stas, listen. I didn't allow you to talk.
They showed us the
only talk when Dara allows. Yeah. When I allow you to talk, little boy.
Answered the Fred and answered Sanford. That was big. Is there a way for them to go back to that? That's what I'm looking at.
I think there is. I think the Akai could be clean again. I think Grok, things like that, show that they work very well. Again, for me, the
30 seconds. Talk to yourself, Stas.
Okay.
Little boy.
If you're gonna plan to go to that same draft or something similar to that draft, then this is likely gonna be the Lancelot ban next for SRG.
1-1 ban.
That was the same pattern that they had.
Listen, you listen, Stas. You listen.
But Team Liquid Philippines, I wonder if they're planning to change things up a bit too.
What color you tanga working?
They could also opt to not let SRG get their hands on their expected prio picks, such as the likes of the Kalea. And there you go.
So SRG very telling. It's
Do you take 30 seconds?
This is a surprise to you, a surprise to many, and this is what Trex was asking for. A different
Kalea,
approach to the draft. Some way, somehow, make Liquid second-guess themselves. And in the spirit of the Grok in Game 1, in the hands of Humes, put a wall between you
Is it pink? Yes.
and the Stampeding Cavalry, because that's one way to stop them. Make them slow down. Make them play at a pace they're not comfortable with.
Well, I think what's huge about this Kalea ban is we're telegraphing we don't want Kalea first pick. We want to switch things up.
Yeah.
CC is banned out. Lapu still banned out.
Somebody's getting a YSS or a Lance.
Yeah. And
Looks like Lance. Do you
Lance
first
might be
pick
it?
Lance
Yeah.
though? Do you first pick Lance?
I feel like
You don't give it a. You have to.
You only first pick Lance if you don't want that Akai. Because I feel like that's
Okay, now my hobby will come and fucking you. Nobody come, bro. I tapped the skill 500, 600 times for you. Thank you, Ramon. I appreciate it. Is the pink walkie? Yeah, my tongue has pink, bro. How you know, Petition?
I think the
Go Lance. Yeah,
Yeah,
you have to take the Lance.
because I
You
was
can
gonna,
dash through the glue still if
Yeah.
it gets picked up.
It's a lot of glue dashing, man.
So TLPH, do they take the Hayabusa or do they go the Fredrin here? I think they maybe just go utility here with the Fred.
Do you risk the Akai flex?
Listen, I don't have to make food in front of Eleni. What you mean?
how likely is it that we see it from Yoom? But that's Yoom's though.
I'm
like,
not
yeah.
even.
Hey,
I'm
wait,
not even
sorry, guys.
discounting the fact that maybe
You,
Cram has a
okay,
pocket
I'm sorry.
Akai. Who knows?
I mean, like Humes does have the largest
Okay.
pocket here.
Yeah.
Instant glue pick against the Jushin. SRGOG, they only had minutes to think about how to deal with Team Liquid. If they have an answer for the glue,
Walkie only
it has to
person
come
who
out
can
soon.
pronounce my
So do
name
you
good.
Faramis in first phase?
I was gonna say.
Listen, Stas, listen.
Phase, or,
Honestly, with the changes
You
in glue,
jackpot, bro.
I
Don't talk
think
smack to me.
that's
Go
correct,
Akai.
because
What you mean
guys
go
saw
Akai?
the
Blue
very last
Sujin.
moment
Damn,
how
okay.
quickly Sanford got off of Innocent and then immediately got onto Stormy. As a
Yeah.
Faramis player, it's so hard to deal with that.
It seems like he always gets to mount on him.
Hey guys, when I don't smoke, I get
in
stressed.
that last fight or in that last game.
Oh, we don't have to be so absolute about it. It'll slow down the hopping from side to side. But instead, they're not falling for it. No Faramice. Not around here. Instead, it's a Stormy special, the Farsa. And then for the first time in a while, a Uranus. So this is your XP lane matchup. The Glue versus the Uranus.
I wonder how Kid Bomba's gonna feel about the Uranus.
Let's call it.
Because like
Free
he
one.
just liked the
Free one,
Hylos.
chat. Free one.
He just liked the Hylos earlier.
I like this better than the Hylos.
Yeah, but that's true. So
Because Hylos has 4 legs, Uranus has none.
Yeah, he just floats around.
He just
can
floats.
float right to the back lane and harass people.
oh, but the thing is, like Cram did it once in the group stage. I hope it doesn't happen again here, where he just cuts the lane too far in and.
There's no way he's gonna, you know, die first blood again.
There's a Uranus specialist in the crowd. The General Dilar is watching.
Oh.
So he would have a...
Come here.
I was there since free
Very
viewer.
strong opinion
And you
about
talk to
this
Dara
matchup.
like this? Okay, bro. Stas, I appreciate you. I can tell you the list. I can tell you the list who's top one. Sujin performing so good every game from every team. Yeah, because Sujin is the strongest mage.
Red 4 after that.
Honestly, this is a good time to flex.
You can, bro.
EXP friends
You have so
guys
much
know,
pressure at
and
Shanghai.
just bring him onto the panel.
What I can tell you,
Betting
tell
on
you,
Zahariev here.
my
Yeah,
viewers.
I kind of feel like they gotta slow TL
Top
down
one.
a little bit.
top 1 Eleni,
What was that? The Bruno?
Ooh,
top
good
2
match.
Line 2,
Maybe
top
they
3
want to
Stars, top 4 Mi I Mirse, top 4 Geno MLBB, MLBB, top 5 OPTJ, top 6 Whiskey P, top
We saw Innocent on the
top
pitch.
9 Cristiano Nazaru, top 10 Mochi,
Good
top
overall.
11 P Diddy, top 12 Crypto.
I mean,
That's fair.
But here
Damn,
though,
bro.
there's no Kalea. I feel like they've been pairing
And
the Beatrix all
Eleni watched for
a kind of
100
would make it
and
easier to land the ultimates, the Bennett
20
swing,
hours, same as Laito.
not including
Both-
Uranus app,
both are
because
120
essentially
hours.
independent when he
This
tries
month.
to snipe down
Last
heroes from
28
like, the
days.
Philippines. And they banned the Granger instead, so
Great job, man, okay?
yeah. It's
Don't
either the
expose how
Moscow-
unemployed me and Laito are.
Or Claude, right?
Eleni, my goal for referee. Damn, OPTJ likes you.
Right now.
Eleni,
There's an
OPTJ likes you.
because the Lancelot makes things so weird for heroes like the Irithel too. I'm wondering if they're
Months, yes. Laito, wait.
So they
I can tell you how long I
use it
stream,
here.
and I can't tell you
And this is it.
how often they wear my life.
wait.
I stream 162 hours. 162 hours.
It's an in-your-face
And like to
line
watch
of-
122 hours with Eleni. It's like they watch every live. We just did sometimes, you know? Maybe we share that top 1 someday. Yeah, maybe, bro. OPTJ, I can check.
Something that can.
OPTJ, 73 hours. 50 hours left.
We've been talking about the Ruby for a while. Could be a possibility in the hands of
Hilda Haya, Sujin Glue. Okay?
Ruby, Gato. Oh no. Yeah, the Gatot's still there.
Check me.
The Badang's the only one. that's
120
banned so
hours.
far.
Who is MM, bro? It's Hasanabi or what?
Oh, is this Kimmy Gold?
I'll be damned. It's a gold lane Kimmy. What's interesting here is they blind picked this gold lane Kimmy. because Oheb can do anything, but I don't think Oheb should Irithel, because he'd be dead, or at least half dead by the time he's in effective range.
Kimi has been looking good at mid, but this is new. Being in gold, I wonder how.
How much is my fourth place? 76 hours, Gino. 76 hours. 76.
I think at this point it's like,
76 hours. But usually I put you on background when I do Anki cuts. What is Anki cuts?
TLPH does seem like they're gonna be able to keep themselves safe enough. I mean, the Hilda definitely gonna be leading the charge, always gonna make sure where SRG is gonna be planted. And especially Oheb, we've seen several plays with the BMI.
Got word from Dilar, he says the Uranus should be at the advantage.
All right, so now we got to see that translating. Thank you very much, panelists. In fact, thank you very much, Dilar. But now we're gonna throw it back to Mirko as well as Gideon.
I don't know, bro.
This game.
You're jackpot. I got you, bro.
Thank you so much, LaFell, as well as our panelists. Once again, we're going back at it.
It's good. Hey, TLPH with the fourth game.
Number 4 in this best of 7 series.
Temperature.
Is this it as we go into the land of Dawn?
I got you, chat. Okay. Let's go into fourth game. Fourth game goes to. Fourth game goes to Team Liquid. 100%.
He has reason to. Yep. But that Kimmy, is that necessary? That Hilda as well.
First blood. Gram on Uranus. It's over.
That's the cheese on the top side.
Gideon, I know we want to talk about that match.
The storm is very bad on Faster.
Like,
okay, English, please, thank you. I know.
Mr. Dilar, general man, who's watching probably right now in the venue. But the pattern for Cram, every time he goes Uranus, seems to just be the same. It's a template cut level 1, and TL just read into that. This is what Mythic Seal also did to SRG.
Cram play Uranus, bro. This rig.
They bullied him in the lane, stopped that level 1 cut. And I hope it's not going to be the same story, because that was a stomp from Mythic Seal.
It was a stomp from Mythic Seal's side, but SRG, they have to play on their strong side, right? They have to go towards where Kimmy is, and JP right now opening up the map perfectly, knowing exactly where to go, forcing out a very early flicker as well. Innocent unable to land the Starly.
Can't die before 1v1 against Esmer, right? Yeah.
He's not going to lose. He's not going to walk away from his jungle with that brass tax that we know that Hilda likes to apply on assassin-style junglers.
Quad Shadow not landing. That will give Yums a bit more space to play with. We'll recall back again. And yeah, Uranus is going to win out of this matchup. But that early kill will definitely set him back quite a bit. And it's, again, quite important for Team Liquid to get the early turtle. That's going to be...
Kimmy is dead.
Dodging away from the skills, JP.
Kimmy is dead, guys. Kimmy is dead.
Burns out, Innocent.
It's over, guys. It's over.
Comes in, and he's not even given the chance to go and flick out.
Kimmy got it. It's over. Kimmy against Haya. It's over, guys.
The jungle rotation was down.
The game is over already.
Finishing his clear down on the bottom side of the map. He should have been a little bit more aware here, but now the guy's looking for something back here. Oh, okay.
JP
still finds the resets.
Yep. Just that. Sanford has the flank.
Who is Sanford dead?
All in over to Sanford. Cram picks up the kill. JP in the backline as well. Sky spans some execution backwards to defend Stormy. As Sanji pops in a Crimson Beacon to get away. Now pops in Lantern Flare as well. It will be the kite back here as JP continues to bully Stormy. Unbreakable cancel call. Easy walks some shadow kill.
Easy, bro. Kite easy to go, bro. It's over, guys. It's over.
With a blazing duet, finding Stormy. He bounces back to the BMI, and it is a win for Team
Red Team wins. Yeah, of course, Red Team wins. They have better draft.
No cancel out. He gets out with the AOG.
He gets to walk away for free. A great rotation coming in from Oheb's side to participate right at the very end of that. And honestly,
it doesn't matter how much Goit lead
between Oheb alongside JP. JP already mentioned, hey,
it doesn't matter how much Goit
use wings by wings. If you see him, you can jump on.
How much Goit Kimmy gets, Kimmy gonna be useless every fight. I swear, trust me. Just watch.
Now Team Liquid, like, their win condition is on. Like, very early on, it almost felt like they kind of knew the Kimmy was coming, because we were here talking about the hill.
That's when I sit on the body. Of course you want to sit on body. Damn, Sanji escapes.
With the Crimson Beacon. But then you see the
Walkie, why they don't play Hellcut? I don't know, bro.
Did they just
only Marco can play Hellcut, bro. Jackpot Hellcut, chocolate.
Especially when Moskov was available.
Exactly.
Damn, bro. Start, open your mouth, start. Open your mouth. Give me that again, you see?
Things off the Quad Shadow land, so he's basically as good as that Shadow. Oh, Innocent.
Good flicker.
Timing again. He just doesn't miss on the flicker. AOG. Sanji has another blink.
They have to communicate here. SRGOG cannot let this lead spiral out of control. This is what Liquid did to them so many times already. And with OHEB already purchasing a DHS, it's going to be really tough for Innocent to win out in this matchup consistently, especially when he has to rely on his passive so often. And you can see that OHEB is just double waving at this point.
Yeah.
One more time and you IP him. Quiet, bro.
It makes sense. If he does get ahead even further than he is already right now.
Eleni Jack for talking. You listen. No flip, you listen.
Clean front to back. And how do you do that against a composition that can dive you? And it's not just pure dive, it's a dive that's so random. OHEB hops in, the Blazing Duet has the BMI, won't be an
OHEB knows
to die here, but Innocent is actually going to go for the Traction Pulse. But it won't quite land. Immobilization landing there. OHEB with a BMI backwards again will give the turret over. It'll be a trade up top as Carl gets his hands on the turtle. It doesn't seem like Sky's gonna even contest for it.
Bro, KyTz get every turret they unlock, bro. This guy insane.
Just given a bit
this
more
guy's
space.
insane.
And Carl's actually not interested in the purple buff. They're just trying to delay Skies as much as they can.
That's a very good idea here. They can do this for basically forever with JP and well Sanford being so unkillable, right?
That's
come
it.
on, use your retributions, guys. We'll force
That's
it.
That.
Oh my lord. The mount down too. They created out a few of those skills. All right, it should just be Sanford backing away. JP still in the bush.
Yes, okay, learn retry from him. Bro, my retry is so good. What you mean? I play White Test, I win against Zeno Lancelot, bro. First 30. Okay, it's over. Don't watch anymore. It's over.
Flicker. Smoke and mirrors once again. Innocent. They knew it. They knew that Innocent's flicker was going to come back up. They had a window that they must punish Innocent. And they
it's not over. It's over, gang.
After having full
it's over, gang.
JP on this hill so far has
been champ. No
disgusting. The amount of pressure he has applied, the pure vision they are getting off of this is more than enough.
And all in again, fully stacked up. He can go for the mount up, but Skies gets away just barely. And Sanford didn't actually have the ultimate up. OHEB in the bottom lane, continuing this push. Look at Sanford. He's not going to give Innocent space. He knows Innocent has Flicker. He wants to take it away from him. But luckily this
they know it's over, bro. Looks like your Lance. No flip. No Lance unplayable, guys.
We've already unlocked the bottom side. Let's just let the split pushers do what they do best and start split pushing. Get neutral objectives. Get structures.
Watch how to land it. He's going to hold on to it now. Oh, last one there. Good move by Skies. Evades from a possible kill over. But he just walks into his jungle to recall again.
He's not finding any gold. He's already fallen behind. Oh, man, 3 levels behind. Such a whopping lead 6 minutes into the game, especially for KyTz of all people.
Hey. We have lands at home. What you mean we have lands at home?
Skies with walk up again. Has the puncture. But their composition built to withstand assassins.
I don't know, bro. Lance a tank.
They're very thick.
No damage, kinda.
Fighting for as long as they want to. Now that OHEB has the golden staff, he doesn't mind these long fights. Oh no!
Flank again. The mount down comes in, and JP has already split them up. Sanji in the front has a Crimson Beacon still. Tornrose coming down as OHEB jumps in with the Blazing Duet. The shadow kill as well. Used with the AOG back, but now he gets immobilized by Sanford. And mounted on, brought back again.
It's over, guys.
Gets killed by OHEB, and Sanford
because of the kidney pick. Walkie stimmt
this
das Asiaten ein kleiner.
You can see how much of a
listen, why does guy talk so much? Talk to yourself. Why Filipinos are really good in MLBB. I know Filipinos code, bro.
Goal to press that advantage. The 4-level lead from
they are glue so OP.
The fact that OHEB full level ahead of Innocent.
I told you guys glue OP, bro.
As well. Oh, no. What are they gonna do about this?
No way, not Cram. That's a tag. Uranus able to flicker out in time. Sanji caught in the feather airstrike, but he does still have the flicker. Will hold on to it. Skies walking up. Sanji flicker is out, and he survives, baiting Skies.
It's over.
Now it's Carl and OHEB.
8 minutes over, bro.
Sanford brings him back. A complete wipeout for Team Liquid.
Dude, go take tower. Go take tower.
There's still the Holy Shield that they have to get rid of, but they will get at least 1 inhibitor off of this. 3 minions all
okay, they
still
cannot
alive.
finish.
They crush it just in time. The lead is just too big. Team Liquid Stampede. You can feel the ground shake beneath.
They could end if maybe they could end
8 minutes into the game.
Gideon, we've seen Stampedes. This game right here, this is a Stampede. We got a glimpse of that against Aurora, Turkey. And we get to see it again in the grand finals. JP, Oh, he's healing.
Mirko is the best commentator you can ever get. Bro, I don't even know who's Mirko, bro.
They are just that far ahead. Look at the player level ranking here. 14, 11, 11, and 10. Nobody on the side.
By the way, guess why that's win rate MSC out of 30 matches? Maybe 90 win rate, guys?
And if you ask Skies to explain how he's so behind, he just goes and says,
I wouldn't even accept your follow request, you check, but damn.
It really is. He keeps on going in. This is the classic Hilda matchup against the assassin, dude. You can see Sanji flexing.
You recoil, bro.
He does not care. Oh, Sanford's joining in. Yums as well. They know. They know how far ahead they are.
This is a checkmate angle. It's 11k lead, and there's no contestation for this upcoming Lord. They'll let
Kaiti's more discipline, bro.
They're allowing Oheb to already not only finish the Trinity. Wait, hold on.
Crimson Beacon. That's an all-in over to Sanford, but he's a bit too.
That's a dead.
Up top. Oheb getting a kill on Skies again. JP zoning them and
DP OTP.
Brought back by
Yeah, it's over.
Oh, the quad shot! Oh. With a dive, getting two of the carries. No Edison, no Stormy. Liquid want to end it right
Why
here.
is that
right
hating
now.
on everyone? I don't know.
Oheb, he's making this look easy. The Filipino sniper does it once more, and they completely wipe them out. They're gonna, you can seal and close this game. I mean, you can try, but it won't even be remotely close. Team Liquid Philippines
First lot,
bring
over.
it all the way. They are currently at match point.
The dominance that we've seen just earlier
Bro, crazy.
can be explained.
Crazy game.
But in the game, as
No need to watch anymore, chat. It's over.
opponents, like some
Bro,
Red Giants
SNG draft, not good. Lancelot, unplayable against Glue, bro. I swear.
They lost in that moment.
Bro,
They were just
Lancelot is unplayable against Glue.
They really didn't.
Nobody
They lost
can
the
glue.
Shun as that first blood came through, and just the raw dominance from JP.
ITZ gets every
melts
turtle, bro.
down
Not normal.
From EXP all the way to the gold, and you can see that compounding interest in Oheb alone. Every smoke and mirror that was thrown up by the
Bro,
side of
Timmy
TLP,
pick for no
they took
reason.
advantage
Timmy
of
got pick, bro.
every
What is
single
this
time
draft?
Innocent
And we
was
go
that
Blade Armor and you useless, bro.
beautifully done by Team
I swear, that's
Liquid Philippines.
Troy. That's Troy.
Now Red Giants OG Esports, they gotta go back
That's
to the
Troy
drawing board.
pick,
They gotta
bro.
pull off a crazy comeback here to stay in the grand finals.
Maybe our analysts have an idea. Let's throw it back to the panel. How do they break out of this?
Blue 60 win rate out of 80 matches, bro. I think should be higher, bro.
Question, because they only have one more opportunity.
No damage,
to
bro.
survive
They go
this
Athena,
grand
they go
finals,
Blade
because
Armor,
as
it's
of
over.
now, Team Liquid has match
Unlucky.
point. And like our casters talking, the game just keeps on going faster and faster and faster. At this point, SRGOG, what else do they have?
It seems
I don't know who's the drafter, but
Liquid have reached
horrible.
maximum velocity, and this is the cleanest we've ever seen them. Even though I'm saying that's absolute cinema, that's what we want. But there is a weird part
Bro,
of the story
Sanford
that
the
I
GOAT.
don't think any of us expected. The gold.
Stanford plays the same way as Kid, bro. Two
I have
goats.
zero words for it. It threw me off, and you know, we saw in game one they were willing to throw out some picks that caught us off guard, but they were for a reason. They had a job to do, and the gold lane Kimmy just didn't feel good for me. It made my insides hurt.
Yeah, I kind of feel like because Kimmy, you don't actually auto aim, you gotta target.
Damage
and
shield
go down with the
27k.
It's pretty
Amazing.
fast.
And overall,
Stanford, my
the
husband, bro.
lineup,
Stanford the GOAT.
usually where we see the Kimmies come in, even for the mid lane Kimmies, have to have people who could literally guard
Wait, let me-
the lane Kim. The line
Target.
My insides to do us off guard.
Can I see the bid?
This poster is talking.
Why they don't show the bid, bro?
You gotta target.
up, and as of E that they were going at,
Why they don't
just
show bid?
they just kept
Remove
pushing in towards SRG,
NATT
and
allow one
they saw
more.
their lineup,
But
they
for
had
Philippines,
absolutely
Vikings
nothing
would
to
be
do
fun
that.
to watch
Maybe
here.
at most Yums,
What do you mean
but
Vikings?
that's just the Unbreakable or
yeah, okay, I got you.
EOG, which you still
I don't know
have
about
to
that, bro.
channel before you get to land, and he
But when
had
you
to
watch
use
it this-
several times to get
If they
away
play like this,
from
yeah, I
the
gotta be honest with you.
Team Liquid.
Bro, Kid Bomber
Last
team
draw
had the
here.
chance to win the
Because
fucking
SRG
finals, bro.
has some
Like,
serious
do not win
back to you two.
win the finals maybe, but could get
I
top
think
2
that's
for
definitely
sure.
a possibility.
Unlucky,
if they're
bro.
gonna make a Kimmy, they need utility in the front line. I think they need to go back to having a hard crowd control setup against a team like TLPH that wants to be all around
with
you and
book.
attack.
Look at
Crowd
where.
control's gonna win TLP in the front line. I think that's definitely a possibility.
Bro, why this guy
if they're
keep
gonna-
beating book on Uranus, bro? This guy rage made. It's rage bait. He made book, bro. He played finance.
Pick a Kimmy, they need utility in the front line. I think they need to go back to having a hard crowd control setup against a team. Good
to get from making
a
lot of history, a lot of records, completing their own trophy cabinet, making Team Liquid the first organization to win 2 different titles in the same week. I gotta say right now,
am I so boring when everyone drops
the bosses of Team Liquid, I'll be smiling.
Easy kids for TAPH.
You
really
would be more than just smiling. I think the energy in the arena is palpable. And I'm wondering, how is Liquid keeping their energies managed? Because that's one of their problems.
I told you, bro. Crumb 1-3 Chichi, bro.
And right now, since we're talking about breaking records, the GOAT Carl, he broke a record as well. A personal record for himself where I believe this is his 100th turtle on MSC. Talk about breaking records.
Carl has been in 3 MSCs, the 3 past MSCs, and that's where they fell in the semifinals.
What you texting, bro? I don't understand.
Semifinals curse. So imagine the consistency and the skill involved.
Yeah, Here, Russia.
Across 3 years of competition.
Everything is looking good
here.
Final chance here. We're going for a short break, giving opportunity for both teams to really think about their own strategy.
Wow, my Russia is so good, guys.
Going to the final game. So don't go anywhere. After this, we're going to resume the grand finals.
Hello, what's up, Miso Soup? Eleni, stop rage bait. You always stop rage bait, shit.
Was a stop from Mythic Seal's side, but SRG
now.
Okay, let's watch Onyx rewatch for 2 minutes.
How to work.
Have the turtle there anyways, but regardless, they would not waste time to try and take down a Savero. So this is the best Onyx PH can do, is to just check what's going on with Savero, lest they will still continue to try pressure Sans. Sans jumping up, forcing a flicker from Super Friends. Now the response, do they know this is 4? Yes, they do know it's 4, and it's still worth it. Keyboy, revitalized already, final slash, hits 2, displacing Sans, but Keyboy might bite it here. Looking for the damage, AOG. Between these 3 from Onyx PH, there's really nothing going on. Instead, it does buy time and space for Keller to push, though. Down bottom, that's the first taken down. Zaman forced drop to push Savero back.
At this point, I'm pretty sure Keller is a bit annoyed because he's not trading with Savero. Savero's playing very, very safe.
Fight me!
Fight me! Come on, man! You're a Granger! You know how to use this here.
Walkie, I can see your eyes sweating, no?
Really hard to bait out
your ears sweating, no. Quiet, little boy.
Spreading the needle with AOG. Looking at the gold difference here, not a lot of gold difference when we're looking at gold. The biggest difference is in the jungle, but this is the thing about Yi Sun-shin. Just farm up very, very fast, and he's using it to his advantage.
The meta may change, but players' habits do not. King Kong keeping up his jungling pattern and his speed.
Can you say Uwu for who?
Of 2025. Final turtle spawns, lower quarter. Here we go.
Guys, I need to eat, bro. I need to eat kebab, chat.
Bush control here from Brusco, missing. The flicker spent in already. Keyboy splitting up Super Friends and King Kong. Ludwig scores. How that happens? Up and force by Kelra. Pushing back Keyboy, Sans, and Kyrie, but it's not enough. They're compromised. Brusco falls. They're a man down. AOG, Keyboy splitting up the rest of Onyx PH.
Leave my Russian alone.
Friends.
Okay, bro.
Nothing.
Guys, stop!
The M6 World Champions there, and that turtle take goes all to the Sky Kings.
Loopy is amazing at splitting up families, man, because he makes sure that there's no 5v5 team fights. He goes to the back line, makes you choose who do you want to deal with, everyone else or just me?
That doesn't sound as good as it looks, but Loopy is doing God's work for the Indonesian champions here, and there's just not him doing that. Keyboy too. Look at this late entry AOG coming in, and there it is. Oh, masterful. Onyx PH really had no business being deep into that fight the way they were.
Yeah, this is a good way for Onyx Indonesia to approach this team fight.
I don't have my headset.
Sure it's not a 5v5. Don't make it honest. Make it so that you gotta choose who you gotta.
Wait, I need to call my
Uh,
sister.
We got a lot to deal with here. Sonic ID still 1,000 gold ahead. Good at going up against Sonic Philippines, but again, looking at their damage dealers, looking at Kelra as well as King Kong, they're in a very good position to get back into this game.
Yeah.
Hello.
If anything, King Kong is in a more beneficial spot. T-Boy here, unable to pop the AOG to be able to retreat.
Hey, Chet, I'm so hungry, bro.
King Kong is just going to farm. The fact that Severo denied a lot of fights from Kelra, maybe that's what made the 500 goal difference. But the Super Family sweating it. The Super Family sweating it. Onyx from a feel-good underdog sports film to now a horror thriller where it's Liquid chasing you down and there's nowhere to go.
I mean, for the past few games where SRG has been winning, I think the plan was to work around
I have to
a
off-stream after
favorable matchup for Innocent, and that was something we did not necessarily see in the previous game.
I have to
The
off-stream
team
directly
clearly
after.
struggled to a certain extent.
And go eat something, bro.
And they weren't able to really play around their gold lane. So I feel like that might be one of the options they
I'll
can
probably
consider. But Team Liquid 2 just feels like they've already
when I have time, I
solved
will
this
meet up
entire
with Bobby.
idea that SRGOG might be wanting to play.
And I really feel like that's the idea. Stormy and Nissan can do damage, but if Sanford's on them, then it's like, well, good luck dealing that damage. Like, maybe Sanford will die, maybe. But then, so is all the damage along with everyone else.
When I got time, I
I
will.
just feel there's tons of problems
Meet up
that
with
seem
Bobby.
to
I
be
can't bring
mounting
Bobby
up
because I have to
around
stream.
the draft. You
I
add
need
that
to
up
eat
with
fast
just
and
the
stream
pure raw
again.
skill that TLPH brings to the table. And again, I came into this thinking SRG are no slouches. As long as they can get a nice
Cooking stream?
even
No.
draft, they
Okay.
can put up a great fight. If they get a better draft, they can win a match. So I think that's where we're seeing most of the problems arise here.
And that's the issue. For the past maybe
Lance
2 games,
Lord,
they've gotten
Walkie, bro,
subpar
yes,
drafts.
what's up?
There have always been 1 or 2 picks where we're like, but why? This is that game we're in, there should be none. Every single pick, 1 to 5, should be, yes, that works against what Liquid wants to do.
And now we're jumping straight to
I
draft
can give
here.
you my dog,
Possibly
so
a final draft of the
you will
game.
make
SRGOG
kebab.
first pick, betting out the Lancelot. Team Liquid betting out the 1-1. At this point, TL should not adjust anything here.
But here's the adjustment coming from
5v5.
SRG here. The Arlot has not been banned yet. The Lancelot, the Lapu, we are sticking a little bit to script here for them at least and what they've been doing.
5v5
But are
what?
we maybe looking for a possible Arlot pick up front, blue
5v5
side
what,
first?
Chet?
And if they go for that plan, then SRGOG
I will
might see
stream
another
and then we're
situation
gonna
where
make
they
scrims.
bring out the
And
likes of
like
Yakai,
Kid Bomba
because
coming back from
Yakai
Riyadh,
and the Arlot, they
and
do
we're gonna
well
stream
together
with him
once you
and
put
play
them in a
some
single
games,
draft.
some very nice
But
games, you know.
If they
There's some
don't
very nice
ban
streams
the
with him.
Arlot here, I see
feel me?
Coach RC leaving
The plan for the
Kaleo
next
open,
weeks is like,
most likely
I play
to at least
Zulu
get
queue,
some sort of response or throwing
and
out
then
the
after
bomb
Zulu
that
queue,
they
Kid Bomba
for
come
them
with
to
my,
take it.
all my
Honestly,
other
I'm
friends,
more
and then we
worried
play.
here because honestly, they are
Then
setting up
you
for the
can see the
Arlot,
GOAT
but
himself
if
playing with
first
me,
pick
bro.
Arlot, what's stopping
I mean, if you
TL
guys
from
want to
picking
see
up
it, you know.
Akai?
Yeah.
Because right now, bro, I don't want to trash up my friends and shit, but so they're not on,
Team captain taking the reins, saying, Coach,
you know,
we gotta switch it up.
the
We gotta
Bomba
first pick
level,
Arlot.
bro.
I think even beyond
Most of them,
the
you know.
Akai Jushin that can be
Oh,
picked
yeah.
up, TLPH might also consider the Fredrin if that's going to be the case. If Arlot is going to be prioritized here by SRG, just to limit the combinations that we can see from them. Oh,
It's got to be an Arlot up front.
Yeah, that's
It's got-
dangerous. I don't
That's
think
super
Or
dangerous.
pick up
fading out
Akai
this-
first, who knows?
could be.
Maybe the Akai is the bait. Sorry,
You're
maybe
also
the
not
Arlot
Kid
is the bait.
Bomba level.
I
What you
wouldn't
want? Yeah,
respond
but
to
I can,
Arlot
you know. I
Zushin
can.
Fred, because then the Akai comes in.
Exactly.
Maybe 1 year,
So there's the Arlot.
6 months.
So this should be
Let's see.
Jushin Akai here.
Jushin Akai or Jushin something else.
I don't know if I see TLPH picking up the
Arlot
Akai
first pick,
immediately.
bro.
I
Arlot
just
first
don't
pick,
know if
very
it's like
bad.
in their repertoire to first
Please
two
do
picks on that
1v1
side.
with Kid. I won
think
last
it's
time
good,
1v1 on
but I
Goat
just
Lane
don't know if
chat.
it's coming.
He's also a very good Goat laner.
But do
He
they
would
have
cook
answers
Wicked
to the
and
Akai if
or
it
the
comes
others
out again?
when
Because
Kid playing Goat.
it's not just the Akai, it's the Arlot too. That gets, or that can
Very
potentially
good.
set up for Team Liquid. So
Kid would cook
I think
everyone,
they're
bro.
really
Just a Goat.
digging hard into what
Except
they want to pick
when he
up
play
next
Jungle, he ass.
for
When he
these
play
upcoming
Mage, he ass.
picks.
I think we're in
But
agreement with
Goat, he can
Jushin,
play.
right? Jushin
Just
something.
You know?
yeah, the Zushin.
Oh, Fox, yeah.
Baksha!
Still flex.
Yeah, still very much flex. So SRG, they should go for the Akai here. And then plus something. The only thing is, what is that something? So far, they've been prioritizing the Farsa.
Oh my
Keep bad
god.
with
I don't know if
mage,
they
yes.
wanna change it,
Hey,
but,
it's
you know,
over.
something like a
4-1,
stranger.
guys.
Farsha Akai sounds
4-1,
good.
chat.
Yeah.
And then
Farsa
suddenly,
sounds great.
yeah, suddenly the question swings back to the Cavalry saying, have you solved
It's
the Akai
over.
problem? Do you have a response?
It goes on lands. No, yes.
Fredrin. Oh my goodness.
Basta,
wait.
Fredrin.
Or we
It's
can see
over,
an
guys.
old flame from
It's over.
Call He's gonna bring it back.
The
Give
Akai.
Sujin, bro. You lose to
Basha.
Sujin and you keep giving Sujin like
I'd be
Ritas.
so surprised if
You don't understand,
That
guys.
overkill?
they
I mean, they went Akai Grok last time. They go for the glue, make sure they lock in Sanford against the Arlot. Still, things are. This is the most level
Acceptable,
playing field
chat.
in terms of first phase
I
of
think
draft
focus.
we've seen in the past 3 games.
What
Correct.
is
Again,
Kid?
1-3.
Kids worth
so
zero.
far
On
for
XP?
SRGOG, check. It's a equal draft.
On XP,
Liquid even throwing out a few curveballs again, prioritizing the Baksha this early. Where do we go for
XP
ban-wise? There's the
he's
Bruno.
good,
Alright,
Lapu.
so even Liquid, they're so
But he
comfortable
can
with
play
the strategy
everything.
saying, okay, let's just take
Benedetta
out
has
picks
worth zero.
for Innocent.
yeah.
But he has 90
And it
win
might
rate
be
with
another
Benedetta.
situation where Innocent is just forced to
Yeah.
pick a hero he's not entirely
Bened.
comfortable with, or that doesn't entirely
Why other heroes he
fit
go?
well into the lineup.
Obvious.
But there are many
The
gold
Rizla.
laners you can play around because this is a Fredrin
Tamus.
jungler.
Every
yeah,
hero
championship
actually,
point
bro.
ain't where you bring out the gold Kimmy, man.
I think still SRG, if they're going to ban Bruno, you got to ban maybe Granger here. They banned it last time on first, and at least it doesn't open up. If you immediately
No,
respond
Ben a
to
very
their
hard
ban,
hero, bro.
then at least
For
you
me,
have
also
another
ban the
possible
hardest hero in
response
this game.
ban after. You're not banning something
That's-
random and then have to
I
come
know.
back to the
Ross
Granger
from Mike,
after.
what's up?
Angela. Oh.
That's a good read.
okay.
Again, I think
Yeah, you
in
petrified the
addition
air.
to the principle of 1 to 5, everything has to count, even your band, so no cheese.
You never
Lock it
petrify
out.
air, chat.
Oh, but
Stop the cap.
even the
I almost forgot Kalea was still out there.
Does Humes have an armor?
Alea
I'm
ban.
sure he does.
I'm sure he does.
Bro, you know I have
But is there a
headset thing
possibility?
here.
What are the
Like,
odds?
I have
is
headset.
that a
Upload. How to say
last
upload in
hurrah kinda
English?
thing?
How to say
Ah,
upload in
Because
English, chat?
unless you have an answer for the glue that is not the Arlet, I don't see this Arlet going wrong.
Yeah, I think Arlot EXP is clean, and then you pick up. I mean, honestly, once again, they could go for something
mean
like
never?
the Grok
Fair
here
play
in the
has
Rome.
proof.
It worked really well with the Farza. You get the
Wait.
concussive blast, you
Hey.
get quick wave clear.
I don't
And
see
if
any
this
proofs,
Basha
chat.
ends up in if
I don't see any
CLH
proofs.
sticks with
Blue
the
again,
utility
it's over.
jungler,
But
then you're
do
doing
same
well in
mistake
Turtle
10
Pit.
times. So.
Quick to dead a bull like a Minotaur. Did we hear that right? Why is it not showing just yet? We
Minotaur
heard it.
ban.
they banned them
They
in.
bet Minotaur.
That is the hero that Liquid used to take down Onyx
Yep.
Yeah.
yesterday. So they're convinced that we haven't seen the roamer yet. SRGOG are on Coach RC and Coach Tic Tac.
Or could they be setting up for the likes of a Claude or a Harith? Because you do
Mateda,
not want that
okay.
knockup to cancel you out once you do go in.
GG,
either
guys,
with that
GG.
force or
4-1,
the way to do
4-1.
it. But it's a... Oh,
4-1.
what are they going to
think-
go for here?
I think this definitely, at least this should telegraph that Basha is
Jungle.
The Matilda.
I wish
pick.
that's
And all
Scrims
they
now.
need now is a gold laner. So SRG
In 1 hour.
has a good read at least how they can pick these last 2 picks.
Kind of feel like if they don't pick up the Claude,
Yeah.
Team Liquid will probably pick it up. Because again, what's stopping them from picking the Claude again?
Yeah, once you do the double laning again, you also have an immediate answer to shredding down the tanky heroes if you do go in for the Claude. But they pick up the Choso. Could they consider another Beatrix or something?
The world is Innocent's oyster because again, there's a lot of gold laners left. But consider that Oheb will be able to answer to it.
Two
There's the Moscow.
against Mateda. Very bad. Moscow,
Range is
very
wide
hard here
open.
this game.
Claude is wide open.
Lavelle.
I'll be damned. Harith is open, but you're lacking physical. So this is 99% sure of
Yeah.
physical.
How do we like
hero.
the Cho here?
I have Bruno. I
It's
would
one of
pick
those
Bruno
when
here.
all else fails.
Surrender, yeah.
Show.
It's over.
Does it win when all else fails, though?
Yeah,
Nazaru, you can play
That's
scrims
the
in 1
signature,
hour.
but again, there's a time and place. This is gonna
Granger.
be a hard
Granger
game
Mateda,
for
it's
the
over.
show, but sometimes you just gotta throw it up to fate, you know? Like this is my
Yes,
best
okay,
hero.
got
If
you.
I win, I win. If I lose, at least I have no regrets. So honestly, SRGOG.
Can you ask
it does
Pemimi,
look like they're
Pemimi play
just
or not?
going for their final strongest pick. Works or not, this is their last possible chance to extend the series. So thank you very much, the panelists. And now I'm going to be throwing it over to Mirko as well as Gideon to call this game.
Ado, who is in your team for next search?
Thank you,
I don't know yet.
panelists. Match point.
Maybe Nazaro, maybe
TLPH.
Laito, maybe
They figured it out.
Bobarusik, maybe
Red
it's like
side is now
I will
their
make a good
side,
team.
despite
They have
Iron
time.
Hearts of Blue.
Bruno Bentley,
The
but I
challenge
see.
once again, the defending MSC
They have time for that, you know.
champs. They're not gonna let them take it that easily. They're looking to stampede. They're looking to roar. They're looking
Let's see,
to
guys.
charge into this next game. Good luck to both of these teams.
Bobarusik, my data. Yes, Bobarusik goes, bro. Nazaro also goes, bro.
Esports playing from the blue side. Team Liquid Philippines on the red side. Such a dominant force.
And it's now or never for SRG. They gotta show what they've got here. But the composition, yes, it's a strong composition. They have now played into the Arlet pick that they went for very early on. But is it really SRG OG? We saw a weird one with Onic ID yesterday against TLPH when they were put on in a corner. And now it does seem like we're seeing the same. Skies on the utility jungle. A whole lot of the picks that we wouldn't really categorize as comfort.
Yep. I mean,
Two fast are very strong, but
to play, right?
I think
Especially when you
Mateja
look down
and
to the gold
Sujin,
side. But now Yumzin as well as Stormy,
I don't know, bro.
thanks to this Cho pick, they don't have to interact as much, right? They know that JP is relatively nearby. They want to make sure that Cram has a better time in lane. Unlock him out. Worst comes to worst. If Innocent has to play on that weak side, that is why the Moskov makes a little more sense. Because we were thinking Carrier. So many tanks on the side of Team Liquid. You just need a little bit more burst. Maybe even a Beatrix would have worked as well.
They needed something to go through these tanky boys, and you can see for Team Liquid, they're playing into it. They know they've got so much tankiness, so they build on it. Tenacity for Sanji, tenacity, vitality for Sanford, firmness for Carl TZ2. Oh man, it's gonna be rough, especially if Team Liquid are able
Sanford
to
winning right now because it's retard Cram getting freeze, bro. What the retard, bro? All the time same mistake.
To deal with.
Yeah, there are just too many boys. Cram is going to safely
Which draft do you
level
prefer
4
here?
on time. Now,
The red team
quickly
draft,
get
bro.
Stormy into that level 4 position as well. This entire time, Oheb trying to punish Innocent as hard as he can. But let's see how they play out because Carl, he's about to hit level 5.
Yum's gonna go for the Jikundo. Sanford goes in for the final slash already.
Yo, Yum's dead.
But it's gonna be the bounce back up again on towards
From dead,
Cram,
Yum's
who's
dead.
brought back, and it's Sanji with
It's
a
over,
lantern
guys.
flare to throw him back. First blood to Team Liquid.
Just way too tanky at this point. Skies is going to get pulled back for now, but Team Liquid can out-sustain. They can keep on doing this. That's why Carl TZ went for the instant invade.
Liga coming in
They
from
want more.
Sanford.
Nolan again, the mount down ready for Sanford, but he decides against it. Takes the guiding win.
Yum's
Goes with the
die
giant
here, bro.
damage
Never
on the
mind.
Jikundo, but this will be a free neutral objective to Team Liquid.
They had to give that up. They knew that once Cram didn't get an effective final slash, that's where you
Because
call
they
it
win
quits.
early
If
game
not,
like this, late
look
game they're
for a
also gonna win,
disengage. But it's
100%.
tough. You're playing against Glue on top of the Zushin. It's like trekking through mud. You aren't
What's up,
going
Chiyoko?
to walk away with clean shoes. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm good,
Alright,
I'm
I
good.
guess it
What
just
about
eats
you?
It, know? It just eats it.
Hey, man. Stormy needs to dish out damage. I guess that's what they were doing. Innocent in the bush. He's going to be zoned away. Oh, Spear of Misery actually getting a bit of damage back onto Oheb. And if we are talking about miracles,
Very
comebacks,
bad first kill from
Innocent
Baksha.
has done that.
Very
M6
bad first
against
kill, very
CMU
bad.
on the Moscow, so he's going to have to channel the M6 Innocent. Try to get the comeback here. Sanji has a Purify, has a Beacon as well. Yomes with a Weighted Dragon, but Sanji doesn't even use the Purify. He just walks away, or rather blinks away.
Nicely played by Sanji, making sure that most of his resources aren't wasted. Yums didn't use that flicker as well. Innocent now getting attacked.
No way the Dragon, so there's no risk of JP actually.
What they trying on Matera? What they trying?
Spear of Misery. Still,
With so much time.
too much sustain. Has the Purify still. Will soak in the gold minion cannon up top, and it's just a slow build up for the next neutral objective.
It was a good initiation from the side of SRG OG. They understand that, hey, we forced two people to actually go for an early recall. We know that Oheb is too low to go back into the lane, so maybe we'll use this timing to take away JP, and JP
If you bait, yeah, then Chu has to
lock
kick,
me
then
down.
you can
I
bait.
still have the Purify,
But he
worst
didn't
comes to
kick.
worst. I still have a Circle
It was
Eagle.
useless.
If necessary, I can just take the damage. For now, SRG, they're looking for scraps. They're looking for anything right now.
But what can they get? They look for picks, but there's a Purify everywhere. There's a guiding
Wow,
wind.
Oheb got so many stacks already. Because he double laning on Granger.
JP. And then there's multiple peel angles too. By
From
Sanji
losing a
pulling
cannon.
people back, by a re-engage from Sanford, Oheb shooting them down again. Yum's trying to go for the pick, but it's difficult knowing the Purify is still intact. Carl With the Shield Unity, Sky's already dashing in forward, and the Turtle Pryo moves over. Shield Unity over to Yums. That's Sonata. On him too. That's with the circle. Eagle Sanford with a jump on Innocent. Gets the full stacks on him.
Bad flicker from Sanford, by the way, guys. Very bad flicker from Sanford. Good kick from Yums.
And the Turtle. Crab walking back and forth, but it's Sanji who pushes him back.
Very good fight for blue team.
Oh,
if Stormy hits it,
and all of a sudden,
Ranger would die there.
Is in the air for Selangor Red Giants, OG Esports.
Okay, so they turned that around. That was not looking good initially, but the fact is, Stormy is extremely careful about where Sanford is now. He needs to not get canceled out as soon as possible. That's why he's a little hesitant to just rip his abilities right off the cuff, especially when this EXP laner is missing on the map. So guys held out well, but Cram, at least he was able to make the play, and now they make another.
They cannot kick Kite easy. They have no burst, bro.
Taunt on Carl. He just takes it. The guiding wind gets him back to safety. So it's back to even on the board. Innocent needs to scale up, but SRG know it. They need to play for it. Sanford, a bit overzealous in that team fight on the glue. Went in, did an amazing job zoning Innocent, but then dove in with the mount.
Yeah, almost immediately as well. Cram, he's just trying to control this lane. It's been stacking up. He lost no, he didn't lose too much, not a substantial amount of minions, just one. But at the very least, he's recovered after those 2 happy kills before going down. In terms of the gold,
500 gold in on gold lane.
Really just between Stormy and as well as
Yeah, it's still only 400 gold lane, guys. Doesn't tank jungle, bro. I don't like tank jungle, bro.
At this stage of the game, we need to see Team Liquid quickly try and convert, right? Because SRG, their power spikes, it's coming on the horizon, but it will come in 2 phases. Stormy's first and second item, depending on whether he goes for the Genius Wand into the Glowing Wand or just straight into the Glowing Wand. Cram, honestly, you don't really have to worry about it for the most part. But Yums, if he's a little too tanky, then it becomes a bit of an issue. Oh.
Actually, I might die here.
Initiation on Carl. More of just poke, actually. See, Selangor Red Giants OG Esports have the advantage when it comes to making it to late
see hybrid. I don't know about that, bro.
Damage dealers. Meanwhile, Team Liquid are really just overly.
I think they just kite Alot, kill Alot, and win every fight, bro. With Sujin.
Maybe also get executes down.
If they fight fast, blue team has chance to win. If they fight slow, red team gonna win.
Way to drag it over to Carl TZ, but the airstrike as well. Everything used with the guiding wind gets him the same thing.
Wow, Stanford got
gets a
3
3-man immobilization as Skies get thrown back by the Crimson Beacon and Lantern Flare, and Oheb
the guy's
right
dead.
there for the taken. It's gonna be Sanji with the kill. Cram mounted up. Sanji still with the Lantern Flare again. And Sanford jumps in again, but Oheb gets the Death Sonata in. Sanford immobilization, and the chain CC keeps on coming. It's Cram dashing back and forth, but in the end will be lifted up. Carl jumps with the Shield Unity. JP wants to go for it. It's a 3-man dive, and it's Oheb, the Filipino sniper.
It's over, guys.
What am I telling you, man? It's about that conversion, and Oheb finally finds it. He's already got a Malefic Roar in the bag.
They don't show it. They have worst draft, bro. I don't know who's their drafter, but very bad draft.
Is the fact that Sanford, these initiations, these long fights work out in his favor. You can see that Innocent, he can't just auto-attack him for free, especially when Sanford is on top of a crucial team member. He doesn't want to hurt his own team, but Sanford doesn't mind, and this is costing Innocent free
way more
for him to eventually reset
what's it called? Way more,
which is why Oheb gunned him down.
Look at the gold leader,
way more disciplined than Sekai.
Oheb on the Granger. It's building up so much and everywhere. It's a lead for Team Liquid. Even for the lane, maybe you would expect it's also an odd build, but it's a desperate build, and they kind of need it right now. Cram's going full damage. Fury Hammer into the Sea Halberd.
He's going to have to try his best, because at the end of the day, it really boils down to, can you kill Sanji? Can you kill Oheb? Everybody else is, well, basically for free. Oh, no. He's going to try for it at the very least. Oh, going a bit far.
Yums said,
oh, my lord, not even given the chance to do anything. Carl walks in the jungle. The Stampede is looking good for Liquid, and for Selangor Red Giants OG Esports, hope is all on Innocent. Can he save SRG?
The Team Liquid Riders right now are just holding strong. If they keep up this momentum, this 4.4K is eventually going to 2x very quickly after this mid-tier 1, and they know it. For their airstrike to clear out that wave, and a Genius Wand finally purchased, but it's 9 minutes into the game. They're so far behind.
They really are. Sanford again with a jump on Skies.
What did he bid?
With it fully stacked, you can't really walk up because that's what's gonna happen.
Walkie koi.
Down, Sanford flickering in again. Yums cannot go for the way the dragon.
Yeah, Mateda
gets
too strong.
lifted up again by the juice hit of Sanji, and will fall for the 4th time this game. Team Liquid. This could be a
I think he paid damage.
Sanford's taking every shot. And he gets the guiding win back to safety. Carl gets the Lord. An SOD landing, but there's no way he takes it. Sanji! Again, give it Oheb! All the space! For now another
and because he read that, bro.
the bullets of Oheb.
There's just too many of them. They deathballed and Team Liquid are bringing it back. Triple kill, making this game fall out of control. Yums cannot find an initiation.
Wow, guys,
closely
I'm sad,
together.
bro.
2 turrets off of the take, and now even the Holy Shield cracking under the pressure 10 minutes into the game.
I don't need Flicker to depth a lot, bro.
We knew coming into this tournament, Team Liquid were the favorites. We knew that the meta really
Bro, when you play utility jungle, it's about the XP laner.
Seeing here, losing game 1.
Whoever has the stronger mid and XP wins, bro.
There's a chance.
It's not even about the gold lane.
Get it done. Now, the only chance is if TL make a mistake.
We're going to have to see, because now the siege is going to begin, and for Oheb, he's just shooting fish in a barrel, right? They're so close to that checkmate angle. 9,000. They crack one inhibitor open in that.
This Fasa, bro, I hope he never touch Fasa again, bro.
Down to 50%.
I don't care who's this guy, bro. Playing fine, it's MSC or not. He play like jackpot.
Feathered airstrike in the mid lane, but look at how Team Liquid are managing the waves. They've dealt with most of the holy shields. They'll finally have the Lord charging up top, but they'll go into the bottom lane instead. Sanford looking for play again.
Fusion Matera is not a strong mid lane, bro. Yeah, but they still winning the mid lane. Hello. They still win. They still win. It's about who winning, bro. It's not about true, faster, strong or not. When they play like shit, bro.
Cram was willing to sacrifice himself.
Michael Buru asked.
Second wave. That was the big problem here.
But when you see how they play this early game, bro, Sanford just cooked them.
Sanford, he's pretty tanky.
Always playing like retards. For no reason. For no reason. I don't understand.
With a full Trinity build, they might have just bought themselves just a little bit of time. A missing inhibitor, but at least it's on the bottom side. It's not on the far lane. 52 more seconds until it happens, and Oheb is going to look to seal the deal. That Winds of Nature 10, 0, and 2. Max stack 690 first passive.
700 stacks and 80 Sky Piercer. It's over, guys.
Is destructive.
It's over, guys.
Full items at 12. Fully stacked at 12. What do? You gotta start questioning yourself right now. How do you deal with him?
They gotta catch him off somehow. And even then, the Purify is such good insurance policy. And if not that, they've got JP, right? He's paying premiums on this insurance to make sure that he survives. He's got so much peel on his side. Sanford refusing to make too many mistakes and even initiating for the sake of buying space. Look at that damage dealt.
Bro, they know already it's over. They don't even want to play anymore.
Came up so late.
They know it's over, guys.
Lethal Wanderer take 2. They want to get everything on the map, not giving any space.
They know it's over.
SRGOG. Yums with the Shunfu. Sanford just chasing
You
it now.
dead, yo.
Goes to the wheels, Yums, circling Eagle, that's Gajiku no over.
Ooh.
Damage from Innocent now. It's
Okay, Oheb escapes. Wind of Nature.
And Krem will fall to Oheb, who is
This guy one trick Chi-Chi, bro. He don't get Chi-Chi AFK the whole game.
After headshot for the Filipino sniper once again. He's going to try and end this game with a perfect score. Unbelievable performance coming in from Team Liquid. And now Slango Red Giants, they have to deal with the upcoming wave to push into him. Cram, again, it may be a last-ditch effort, but he's got to make something happen. These Purifies need to come out. We know that Oheb doesn't have a Winds of Nature. Can Innocent pull it off?
Sanford walking up again. Good feathered airstrike. Team Liquid still have the Lord.
Who's Granger? Oheb.
Spawning right now. So this is yet another siege for TL, where SRG could defy the odds one more time.
Why Philippines is too good? I don't know. Granger's M3 winner with Blacklist, yeah. And now he win MSC, bro.
He's gonna need to do some crazy stuff.
Bro, Kai TV gets every 30. That's, I don't know. It's good.
Pressure. You can feel Team Liquid building up like a tsunami, and the charge begins. They're going to continue their siege, and they've got the Lord on their side.
Lord of the bottom lane looking for it.
He goes for Farsa.
Carl jumps into Stormy. That's Sanji with Lancer Flare again.
Now they just... Ooh, blue team can def.
3 members immobilized. Forcing away to Dragon. Oh, head very low. Still able to go.
Okay, never mind. It's over.
That's going to be crushed.
Maybe.
Oh, have losing immortality. Has him with a
Nah, it's over, guys.
And he turns it around. Now with a
Oh my god, Rage are dead.
Falls to Cram. Sanford still alive. Cram in the midst of it all there. A base turret falling up top, but Sanford still zones in the back. Innocent.
Very bad dash from Moscow.
Team's life.
Moscow dead. Okay, over.
Eagle takes him down.
And there you have it. Team Liquid taking all 4 members down with Stormy the last to fall. And you can see that they know it. The facts, they see it. Team Liquid crack open the base.
Okay, guys.
Forged in heartbreak. Fueled by hunger.
4-1 TAPH.
Recharge shatters the throne of the defending champions.
And now they ride into the glory of completing the crown that have eluded them at the Esports World Cup.
Every step of the way. Domination from the Cavalry. They've only dropped 3 games in total this entire tournament.
Okay, guys.
Dreams fulfilled for SRG, making it to the grand.
I appreciate everyone was watching. I will come live later, yeah?